Honor father never switch up on my profits. Never tried to imitate, eliminate anything that's in the way. Reciprocate, you draw, we gon' illustrate, let's demonstrate. You lost, we gon' celebrate, you featherweight. I can't even resonate, I separate myself and I got activated. They was fascinated, how I broke it down and renovated. I was underestimated, clearly.
He was fucking on his bitch, he got booked, now she's sick, she out here sucking all these. Told my young boy to chill cause he was hitting all these licks. Now he resisted, now he's 6 feet, he was thinking with his dick. Better hearken, youngin' man, I'm dropping gems, they call me old school. I'm fed on the gram and who you shot and who you gon' shoot. 600 page indictment, nigga, what you gon' do? Up top with them lifers, you don't fight, all you do is shoot. I know them crackers mad as hell because they wanna see us dead. Plotting all the miles, holding counsel just to stay ahead. This one was just forever. We gon' paint them nations red. If you not under this banner, then you all deserve. Man, I'm from the future, they ain't know it, show us love. All we know is extensions in the way to throw a slug. We done made a move on you and we don't care who it was. On the gram, I saw my youngest sitting nigga up above. You would thought me in the squad was fatigue, how we run shit. Better yet that saw block, better yet that saw strip. My general said if it's not one West, then it's not legit. Fuck every crack, I'll go to the grave and go and take a piss. Mama, I'm the Israel and pulling strings like Santana. Gotta keep the blitz because in that mix it get bananas. I adapted to it. Right before the skis and wear bandanas. I'm the big bad wolf, come down your chimney like I'm Santa. Pussy niggas said that they was gon' slide, but they ain't do shit. Got a couple hammers in the ride, don't make me bang shit. Got a couple crackers on my mom, trying to hang shit. Yeah, I'm in the flip, I'm still pissed about the slave ships. Then y'all got some big shit to make a rain flip. This pump turn you to an echo back with these backflips. Mom said 12s ask you questions, but I say shit. Mom said no neighbors ask you questions, but I say shit. I'm true to this, ask your old head. I ain't new to this, I'm too legit. If one West world and we running this, I'm gunning it. Provide every cracker to be intelligent, irrelevant. For all them fake kids that we ain't march with. This clip that I got like hold of wood, I'm trying to throw it on you. You pledge your allegiance to them snakes, they turn for you on you. Pillhead slash crash dumbs, I keep it real with you. You told me you don't trust none of them niggas, and that's a real issue. I don't give a fuck, you wantin' beef from what you all did. That before the sign the same words that Paul said. Clip full of racist motherfuckers, it got bald heads. This shit that I got dumping in your ear like some scar heads. Why you trying to claim the same right that your man's did? Yo, it's how I lacking, main reasons why your guy's dead. Always gotta keep one in the head before I go to bed. Fuck a DJ Khaled, this one West, this one God did, nigga.
What I'm about to tell you could change your life. Today, I'm going to reveal 2 types of protein that make your arthritis pain worse. If you have arthritis, you need to see this, because the information I'm about to share with you is based on clinical research from some of the top doctors and arthritis researchers in the world. Now, the first protein you should never eat if you have arthritis is going to surprise you. It's gluten. Gluten is a protein that's found in foods made from flour, like bread, pasta and cereal. We don't usually think of these foods as protein sources because they contain only a small amount of gluten protein. But even a small amount of gluten can really wreak havoc on our joints. To understand why gluten makes arthritis symptoms worse, you'll need to understand a little bit of the science behind the findings. According to Dr. Alessio Fasano of the Arthritis Foundation, the immune system sees gluten as the enemy, and it will unleash weapons to attack it, causing inflammation. And this inflammation is the root cause of your joint pain. That's why the Arthritis Foundation says a gluten-free diet isn't a fad, it's a medicine. Arthritis symptoms may improve within weeks after ditching gluten. So try reducing the gluten in your diet for just a few weeks, and I guarantee you'll feel an immediate difference. Reducing your gluten intake.
UPK 1 West 125th Street, Humanitarian Hunter, UPK, no cows, no excuses. You understand? Go ahead and let him have it out.
You calling one car? Every time.
Revenge Lord, Lord knows I should name you niggas. You left the truth back in the day, we can't claim you niggas. You locking niggas up scared as fuck, I can't blame you niggas. We the prophets and priests with them precepts, you run up, I change you niggas. You niggas say niggas like niggas ain't shit. Hating your brothers with much as it gets. You bitches can't sing it, your verses ain't shit. Your body gon' burn in the bottomless pit. You niggas ain't Judah, you niggas is Judas. Niggas got lineups, you niggas is foolish. Locking up niggas and falsely accusing. Forcing my hand, nigga, why would you do this? You took off the shield, nigga, what is you doing? Schism is real and you causing confusion. You say that you famous, you niggas is losing. Let me remind you who precepts you using. You became even winning with music. Thought you could see us, so what did you use it? Trying to stop the most powerful movement by causing niggas to be fighting and feuding. You African now? Chasing the African crowd? Seeking the Africans out? Thinking you Paul, you ain't Paul at all, nigga. We know what Africans bout. You punk, pussy, stool, pigeon, sold out. Took a bad snitch, you couldn't get a second wife, so you stayed Christian. Took a picture, put some Hebrews in prison for a picture. Nigga, this one West. Straight out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem. This one West, West, West. This one West, West, West. This one West, West, West. This one West, West, West.
Original ISBK, out of 1 West, Harlem, New York, under Humanitarian Hunter. The original school. You put it back, it's gonna learn to bow down to the truth and to the truth powers of the Lord. You understand me? It's going down, ISBK. The takeover is in full effect. God damn it.
Yeah. Ah, you motherfucker. The next one will kill you. Oh, son of a bitch. You shot me in the ass. Okay, wait. Okay. All right, look. Jake, I need the money. Give me the money, Jake. Give me the money, please, Jake. Give me that money! Who you did? Hey, Jake! Hey! Jake! Come back here! Jake! You disloyal, fool-ass, bitch-made punk. Jake! I need my money! Jake! Oh, you motherfuckers. Okay. All right. I'm putting cases on all you bitches. Huh? You think you can do this shit? Jake! You think you can do this to me? You motherfuckers will be playing basketball in Pelican Bay when I get finished with you. Shoot program, nigga. 23-hour lockdown. I'm the man up in this piece. You'll never see the light of day. Who the fuck you think you fucking with? I'm the police. I run shit here. You just live here. Yeah, that's right. You better walk away. Go on, walk away, because I'm going to burn this motherfucker down. King Kong ain't got shit on me. These niggas in purple politicking with the police. Took a big bag of money, now they working with the beast. Locking niggas up, taking niggas jobs. You cracking jokes on niggas cause they living off their bras. Shit seems twisted, how you trusting in a snake? Nathaniel left the school, that's how you know that nigga fake. 750,000 what a nigga cost the state. Tell the Sarge by applause for him fucking with a cake. You pussies wants to laugh, I'ma show you post away. All that dancing in the rain and that purple shit is gay. Anybody listening can tell you niggas all Christian precepts all off, cause the Holy Spirit missing. Why you start a war? You niggas can't win. Bearing false witness is a motherfucking sin. Dancing in the woods, making songs in the kitchen. Even had your rats in the song looking pop sneak missing. I see you got a strategy to come up mathematically to try to get some views on my crew, but it's vanity. Screaming no pork, but you fucking with the pigs. Calling black men bums cause they can't find gigs. You teach them leave their husbands when they come up in your court. Hope the harlots get you niggas for everything that you got. You niggas lack courage, you could never take the spot. General Yohana got this evil shit here on lock. General Yohana made a tape so bad they sat around the table, watched the footage and got mad. Started making tapes, started making songs. He just told the truth, Nate. Tried to right your wrongs. You never said sorry cause your spirit full of pride. According to the scriptures, Nate, you deserve to die. Corey and Phillips, I did this last one for you. May the Lord curse these niggas and everything that they do. Spirit of an angel, dripping out the pen. Frankincense and myrrh fragrances dripping from my skin. You tried me on the book, but you niggas couldn't see me. I was dressed in all black with an all black Mitri. I'm from the Midwest, one of big priests. If I catch you with these scriptures, I tear your ass to pieces. The second half for you, yes, I should just teach. Their lips draw nigh, but they spirit out of reach. Dreads in their head like the goddess Kali. More purple on their clothes than my niece Kyrie. Maybe he's a man, maybe he's a dyke. Fresh fade, no beard, that's the shit I don't like. Hiding in the trees, just like a snake. Dancing like a female, spirit of a Jake. Gorgeous at the deep, nigga, show me to the proof. You reject E40, sounding weak in the booth. Second to the last, never knew your name. Never even asked, you always been a lame. Stop sneak dissing, Nate. Come up out of hiding. Set up a debate with the General Muhammad. Or watch your fucking mouth and watch your fucking tone. Cause we ain't scared of jail when hell is your home. You niggas all pigs, so we gon' call it beef till we get to meet again. Shalom, mate, rest in peace. Chief. 1 John 2 and 19. Read. They went out from us, but they were not of us. For if they had been of us, they would no doubt have continued with us. But they went out, that they might be made manifest, that they were not all of us. Exodus 20 and 16. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor, Nate. You hear that? Exodus 20 and 16. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Scriptures did say some of us will be falsely accused. How you take off the damn shield today? You put on the Israelites' shield. And then try to say that we worship false idols and we wicked because we rocking a shield, but you rocking a shield of the white man you say is the devil. You're a fucking hypocrite, man. You're a hypocrite, man. You hear what I'm saying? You weak as hell, man. And anybody with the spirit of the Most High can see straight through. Everything you doing is gonna come to pass. You understand what I'm saying? Lord, you my General Yohana, man. You know that shit, big brother, man. You need to repent, come on, man. All of them watchers are catching that purple thing. Can't get witness.
All right. We are back. We in the building. I keep saying back as if we ever going anywhere. You understand what I'm saying? The ISPK is the one and only home of the truth of the Commander General Yohana, and we ain't going nowhere. You understand? I pray you understand, okay? But for today's radio show, we got a couple things. We got a couple of videos, a couple of articles. We got some relationship advice, especially for our brothers. I believe maybe the next radio show, we might get all the way deep into it for some relationship advice for both male and female, for our brothers and our sisters, you know, because them things are still going down the tube, man. our relationships, our marriages, couples just ain't making it, you know, which is crazy. All right, but it's about to go down. Shout out to Kansas City, Officer Malak, doing an excellent job, doing a hell of a job down there. We've been rocking with him, having camp with him every week. You know what I mean? And them brothers down there, you understand me? They ready to go. You understand? And we out there warm, you know, in the heat, in the cold. You understand? Whether it's many, whether it's few, you know, it don't matter. It's going down. Okay? So we've been out there. I got a couple more invites to send out to our people that be watching. You know, if you're in the Facebook, you know, you got a question, you want to type it in, you know, do so and bear with us, you know, so be patient. We live on everything. We got the phone line open for those that want to call in. The number to call in is 712-832-8330, and the access code is 910-1409. All right. And then we live on Paradigm Shift TV 314. You understand? You can tune in there. If anybody has any questions or any comments or want to jump on the live with us, you'll find the link in the chat. We live on our channel, the ISPK St. Louis. You understand? Sharpen the Sword Radio. You understand? We live on it. Okay? And I am your host, Captain the Goggleball of the ISPK. All right, Cap 10K. You understand what I'm saying? Let me see. Oh, and if anybody got any questions, we live on Clubhouse too. So anybody can come on stage, be on Clubhouse. If they had any questions, want to comment, you understand? And if anybody got any questions, say they don't want to be live, you can text your questions to 314-696-8288. All right, and that's the school's number. So I believe that's it. Shit, we can get it now. I guess we can get it. Hold on, let me send one more. One more. All right, we in the game. We're in the game now. Okay. Let's see. Let me pull these articles up here. Get this show on the road. All right. Oh, shout out to the brother. He said that's on the TikTok. Said you like the crown. Right on, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, and the brother, man, we got actually it's a brother that made this crown. But man, we got so many brothers and sisters in the school that make these crowns, man. Hey, you know, you need to get on in and get you one. All right. Let's see. But if anybody else got any more questions or comments or anything, you can type it in. Let's see. Okay, I guess we good to go. All right, it says, this how much I cost. Georgia third graders use in slave trade activity on field trip. This is crazy. Like, they kill me with this, man. You know, our oppressors are terrible. You know, and what's even sadder than them being so terrible, you know, because that's just their nature. At some point, you had to say, well, that's just how they are, and you go on about your business. But we see how these people are, how they treat us, and we continue to, want to join them. That's what's even sadder than them actually being the way that they are. Because why do you want to keep joining an animal who clearly doesn't give a damn about you? Slavery was supposed to be over with, done with, finished, through. Now you a human being. All of this was supposed to be. But instead, they constantly remind us that all we were was just slaves. They just got to turn around and tell us, how they did us in slavery. Did our ancestors. How they mistreated black people. And how they still do it. Because it's not like they've changed any. It's not like they've done anything different. Because they haven't. They haven't at all. It says, I think somebody wanted to join the live on. I need to put the link to the. Let me see. For the brother on the TikTok trying to join the live, go on Paradigm Shift TV 314 over on YouTube, and then you will see this live going. And then we have a link in there that you can click, and you can if you want to join, the live, you can join the live there, brother. All right. Okay, it says a field trip to a historic house in Cobb County has Paulding County mother calling for sensitivity training. Now, that right there is the worst among them all. Black people have become like spineless, man. We have become so weak, and it's because of Christianity. I know you don't think so. I know you think Christianity is all about serving God and loving Jesus, but it is not. It is about serving your oppressor. It's about obeying your master. It's about loving him more than you love your doggone self. You understand? That's actually what Christianity is all about. It's about you loving the so-called white man more than you love your doggone self. You sitting up there singing songs, yes, Jesus loved me because the Bible tells me so, and all this other hip nonsense, Kurt Franklin and Donnie McClurkin and all them other homosexuals and lesbians, and then turn around and now we need some sensitivity training. Why do we need people to be sensitive towards us? Why does anybody black want white people to be sensitive towards us? How about them leaving us the fuck alone? Right? How about that? How about them saying, you know what? Hey, slavery, because they all, when you throw it up, when you bring it up, they say, why you throwing up slavery in my face? I didn't own slaves. Then why the hell do you own slave museums? Why the hell you own slave houses and taking our children to them and using them for a mock damn auction? Why do you turn around and do the things that you do to black people, you understand, and Hispanic people and Native Indian people, if you had nothing to do with it? Because you do have something to do with all of you. Your ancestors and you alike. You all have something to do with it, and you're going to pay for it. You are going to pay for it. And they know that they're going to pay. And the rest of you just going to be sitting back left stupid. You're going to be looking stupid. You're going to say, what did I do? You're going to find out. You're going to find out, and you're going to pay for it. You understand? You are going to pay for it. So I think that is completely ridiculous. Sidebar, right down the street here, we had went to this gas station in efforts to take action for this sister that got stomped in the store by these Arab and Hamite Africans, owned gas station, right? And one of the customers' sister goes in there all the time, frequents there all the time. And this day, the African cashier got mad at her, told her, get out, get out, get out. And so the sister was like, I ain't getting out, I'm buying what I'm buying, And so he come from behind the counter, pushing the sister out the store. See, that's where you're wrong at. You can't put your hands on somebody. You can only do that to slaves. You can't do that to free people. You understand? Because I'll be damn, East Indian or Arab would have took off their damn house shoe and beat you with it. But you putting your hands on them. You understand? The so-called white man wouldn't let you put your hands on him. Every other nation defends themselves, except for us. Why? Because we're slaves. We want sensitivity classes. And I think that is ridiculous. Because they don't care. They don't care about us. And there's nothing that you're going to do, or no class or no training that's going to turn around and make these people sensitive. It's just not going to happen. It's never, ever, ever, ever. Look at sensitivity training like reparations. And what did En Vogue say on his song? Never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it. We ain't gonna never get it. And it looked like black folks ain't gonna never get it either. You steady begging for the of something from these people when you're never going to get it. Damn, you didn't even get it when En Vogue made the goddamn song. They said you're never going to get it so many times, I can't get the shit out of my head. I can't forget it. I cannot forget it. That I'm never going to get it. We ain't going to get no reparations, and we ain't going to get no sensitivity from these people. What we should be wanting, you understand, is for them to leave us alone. You know, something more masculine, something more, I'm going to say to be proud of versus a training. You understand? You can be proud then because they're not bothering you. They're not killing you when you're walking across the street with your hoodie and your Skittles. They're not killing you when you're walking across the street just coming home from a convenience store. They're not killing you when you're driving down the highway. They're not killing you in all of these incidents that we've seen with they knee on our brothers and sisters' necks. You understand? Like, that's what I want to see. I want to see my people being left alone by them. Not no sensitivity training. And that's ridiculous, man. And that comes from poor leadership. That's where that comes from. Poor, sick, sad, and disgusting leadership, man. Christians, that's where this comes from. Sensitivity training. It's a swerve from what we should be getting. You understand? They claim all people are humans and are treated equally. Then why in the hell isn't there equal treatment? I don't see them doing Africans this way. I don't see them taking Africans to these same museums and putting chains around their necks and their hands and doing a mock slavery with them. And saying, 35, 45, give me 45, 50. Who got 50? You got 50? Give me 50. They ain't doing no mock auction with them. They not doing that to them Africans. But we supposed to be created equally according to the Constitution. And know that was not talking about your black behind. So sensitivity training comes from these coward black politicians and these coward Christians that we have. This poor leadership of ours. This is the problem here with black, Hispanic, and Native Indian people. Christianity. And it has made men so weak, so spineless. What do they say? Yellow belly, scared, and some every damn thing else. Like the song say, you scared, stop acting like you scared. You understand? You scared. Black folks are scared of white people, man. And these people do this to your child, and you want sensitivity training? It's ridiculous, man. Yeah, you're right, Zulu. Gather ourselves together. Absolutely, that's what we need to be doing. You know, that's what we need to be doing. We're so busy arguing and fighting one another, but instead of seeing, okay, we need to come together ASAP. You know, we need to turn around and what's that in that Bible y'all be reading? Okay, we need to do that. We need to do it. Because look at what's going on. Paul even urged brothers and sisters way back then to do it. Thousands of years ago. Now here we are in the same position. They ain't came together no closer. We have an ISUPK, but as far as our people as a whole, no. No, and no. And then it says, Gaudice Cleves says her daughter's third grade class at Abney Elementary School took a field trip to the historic Mabel House earlier this month. She told Channel 2's Veronica Griffin that her daughter and several other students were asked to stand up and hold signs in front of them that reflected the amount of money they would be sold for today if they were slaves. Good goddamn night. You understand? Imagine you have a line of kids lined up and got this bill of sale in front of them, Cleves described. She said, we had to hold up a sign and slave children were sold. And this is how much I cost as a car today. You understand? Now this is ridiculous, man. And they just won't let it rest. They won't let us rest. And that's in the Bible. We will have no rest here. As a matter of fact, let me get that scripture. We will have no rest here. What's in the Bible ain't no joke. It ain't no religious nothing. It has nothing to do with religion. You understand? It is our history book, and it's actually a book of prophecies of things to come, and they are happening right now today that you don't even understand because you sing because you're happy. You sing because you're free. That's like one of them songs they sing in the Christian church. You ain't free. The hell you free from? You can't even get free from the weed you smoke, the crack you smoke, the pills you pop, the hoes you sleep with. You can't even get free from that. But you talking about some you damn sing because you happy and you sing because you free. Nigga, you ain't free at all. You understand? They letting you know. By them taking them children to that slave auction, they're letting you know you're not free at all. This is what they are doing to our kids. This ain't the first article that we brought out like this. We brought out so many for Black History Month. They had teachers hanging nooses in classrooms. And guess what? Thanks to Martin Luther King, this is why this is happening. He wanted us to join white people. He saw it. I see the little black girls and little white girls and little black boys and little white boys holding hands. I see them on the mountaintop. I see them on the playground. I see them at the dinner table. And man, you're a damn fool. Martin Luther King was a damn fool. And he should have plucked his own eyes out for seeing such a sick sight. That's what he should have did. He should have took his eyes and plucked them out. Because that is a sick sight to see. Us steady trying to join them. Look at what's happening. Look at what they're doing. Making a movie. There's going to be another slave movie out in a second. Like they keep making slave movie after slave movie. So that you won't forget that you are a slave. They just won't forget. They never forget what happens to them. Now they turn around and say 9/11, you better not ever forget that. But what they did to you, forget about it, man. That was old. That was slavery. That was back then, man. I didn't have any slaves. You know, I wasn't back then, you know. My grandpa didn't own any slaves. They got all the excuses. They got all the goddamn excuses, man. But our people better start coming together. Let me see. Let me get the scripture real quick. Okay. Come on. Look, I'm tapping it like them old TVs had to beat when they play. That's what happened. You got an old phone. We got to beat it in the back like an old TV. This is Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 65. It says, and among these nations shalt thou find no ease, neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest. Like, that, just that right there by itself. I haven't even finished the scripture yet. You understand? But that right there, there's no ease. You can't go nowhere comfortably among those other nations of people. When our sisters try to go look good and get their nails, their hands and their feet done, and get their eyebrows arched, what they get? They get beat, get acetone poured on them. You understand? They get punched and slapped in the face, disrespected, all types of things. And all they want is their hands done right. All they want is their feet done right. You go to them Africans, good night. All of them trying to have sex with you. You understand? They trying to make all of our sisters be whores. The Africans are some slimy people, man. They are grimy and greasy and smelly. Like I said, we have no rest any place we go among any of those nations. Okay, and it said, "No, neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest." Okay, and it says, "But the Lord shall give thee there a trembling heart and failing of eyes and sorrow of mind." That's what we have here. We got a lot of problems. We're oppressed. We're depressed. We're stressed. You understand? We're overworked, underpaid, all kinds of stuff. The Bible says that the devil would wear out the saints. The devil ain't nobody under the ground, man. Don't think nobody under the ground is the devil. The word devil means liar or deceiver. There is somebody that has lied to us constantly. Lied to us about who our God is, who our Savior is. They even lied about the so-called civil. Well, let me take that back. The civil rights is rights that they say you can have, right? They say you can have these rights, okay? So they didn't actually lie. These are the rights that they gave us. You understand? To where they saying, "Uh-oh, come my mighty man right here in the building." They're saying, "Okay, you got the right to this, you got the right to that, and you got the right to this." Instead of, if we was free like other nations, we would decide on what's right. Hey, shalom, yabba shemya shabakatah. We would decide on what's right.
Hey, so Lord Christ,
Hey, Lord Christ, mighty man, what's cracking with you?
yeah,
Mighty man.
I ain't got my heavy hitters on use the phone again.
Okay, don't sweat, don't sweat. Hey, I know how it is. You know what I mean? But you in the building though. Okay? But
Right, God.
yeah, you know, so the thing about that, you know, is like I was saying, we got a lot of problems. You know, we have a lot of problems here. And it's due to the people that rule over us. You know, we got these heathens that are ruling over us treacherously. Like, it's not like they're like welcoming us to the neighborhood like Mr. Rogers. You know, and actually he's Mr. Rogers. The white man is actually Mr. Rogers in real life. On that TV show, when he sit his goofy looking ass down to take off his shoes, "It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood." Take off one shoe and set it down. "It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Would you be mine? Would you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor?" And then what did we find out about Mr. Rogers? Mr. Rogers was a stone cold child molester. You understand? Inviting all these kids on his show, sitting these little kids on his lap, talking to them, painting with them, playing with them, toys and everything else, and turn around and was molesting them at the end of the show. And that's the white man for real. That's his character for real. He, on the surface, he'll come to you in a nice suit, briefcase. You know what I'm saying? Look, a bag of money. You'll think he's just a good businessman. You would think our oppressor is a good businessman. You know, him, not him. No, he didn't do anything to kill somebody. No, look at him, man. Look at him. You know, he's Forrest Gump. Yeah, he's Forrest Gump on the outside. You understand? But he is a murderer on the inside. You understand? So, like I said, that they're never going to let us rest. They're never going to ease up off of us and say, "You know what? Hey, man, look, listen, slavery was a long time ago. Hey, I didn't have anything to do with it. You know, I'm not going to mistreat you. You know, you're fine. You're good." They ain't going to do that. They're going to turn around and say, "You know what, nigger?" They're going to call you what they like to say, the N-word. You understand? They're going to call you the N-word. You're going to be something to them derogatory. You know, they're going to show you just how much they truly hate you. You know, so it's crazy. All right, let's jump to the next one.
Come.
Yeah, because I
Hey,
just...
Slocky, I want to bring out a scripture up there if I could.
Oh, come on with it.
Slocky, it's the book of Psalms.
Is your volume out, Doc? Oh, maybe the brother didn't drop. Chazan, you there? Phone might have went out. We get a brother a second to come back in. While we're waiting on the brother, we're gonna get back to it. Yep. 1 second. Let me pull this thing back up. All right, come on with it. There we go. Uh-oh, I think I clicked the wrong one. Oh no, that was it. I got it. Okay, food is doing more injustice than mass incarceration. New York Mayor Eric Adams on veganism. Man, this is the problem with Christianity. And this is the problem with weak black leadership. Okay? This dude honestly thinks that meat is more harmful or has done more harm than our brothers and sisters being falsely imprisoned. You understand? And massively imprisoned. You know? Like, this dude is ridiculous. This dude is going to be forever ridiculous. Okay? I don't understand what he is thinking. Vegetables ain't gonna solve our problem. You understand? Kale ain't finna stop the white man from murdering black people. Spinach ain't gonna do that. Give him his strength. You understand? Spinach give Popeye his damn strength. So you give him a can of that, he might go upside your head. You know what I'm saying? Greens ain't finna fix this. Mayor Eric Adams, come on, man. This is the problem. This is Christianity. This dude is really fighting and ready to go to war with the meat. Now you could take all the pork off the shelf. Now that I would be impressed if you do that. You back on, Tazan? Uh-oh, I think he went all the way out now. I would be impressed, Mayor Eric Adams, if you take all the ham and hocks off of the damn shelves. If you get all the pork mixed with chicken and beef, if you get all of that nonsense off the shelf, man, you got my support. You understand? If you take beef jerky, I love beef jerky. You understand? But if you take the ones that got the pork mixed in it and just leave the ones that got the beef and the turkey, I've even seen some where they got some chicken in it, right? Ain't nothing wrong with a beef or chicken mix. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But it is something wrong with that ham, that pork. Now you take that off the shelf, man. Look at her. I'm rooting for you. You understand? You take that off the shelf, brother, I'll vote for you. You understand? I would turn around and vote for Mayor Eric Adams if he turn around and pull the pork off the shelf. You understand? Do black folks a real favor. But meat, there's nothing wrong with meat, man. You understand? The meats that God said is lawful. You understand? But this cat, like I said, this is the problem with poor black leadership. This dude is ready to go to war, ready to go to battle with some goddamn ham hocks. You know what I'm saying? And some beef steaks. When that's not the issue, man. All right, Tazan, you back on?
Yeah, it's lock your cap. I can't read and off my phone and be on here at the same time.
Oh, come on, ain't no sweat. Go ahead, you got the scripture? Go ahead, brother.
Come on. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 55, in verse 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter. But war was in his heart.
Good night.
His words were softer than oil, yet were their drawn swords.
Good.
That's all bring out, Cap.
Damn right. Good night. That's our oppressor right there in a nutshell. Like I said, he come to you with a nice smooth suit on, a silk Armani suit, right? One of them expensive things. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, his words are smoother than butter. He come and talk a good game. You know, he'll talk all that talk. Oh man, we all bleed red. We're all the same. You know, hell, my taxes are high. Your taxes are high. I can't pay my bill. You can't. He talk all that talk.
Right.
But it's war in his heart, man. He ain't got no good intention when it comes to a nigga. You can forget about it. You can forget about it. All right?
Oh,
And you can forget about this country-ass black mayor that's trying to go to war with meat and make everybody vegan. You understand? He the same goofy as Joe Biden trying to make everybody get electric cars. It's not finna happen, man. You understand? It's not finna. They hadn't even worked all the kinks out with the electric cars. You got the electric cars turn around driving itself and doing like the movie Mad Max when the trucks, you know what I'm saying, start taking control of themselves and start running over people, killing everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's actually doing that. You know, it is actually doing that. Them cars are driving themselves into fucking brick walls and killing people. They just recalled, Tesla just recalled 365,000 cars.
Wow.
That from them having driving issues.
That's a lot of cars, Cap.
Hell yeah, that's a lot of cars. You know, that's a lot of cars, brother, to be recalling. And then they just came out. You know, he just came out. So I'm gonna read this one and then we'll jump to the next one. One morning in March 2016, before Eric Adams burst onto the national stage as the charismatic new mayor of New York City, he had a very rude awakening. The then Brooklyn borough president was startled to find that he could barely see the alarm clock that was sounding his morning call. His bedroom looked shrouded in mist. Now, because this dude went through a certain situation, now he wants to push this. Like, this is what they in office doing. You understand? This is what they in office doing. They not following the doctor's orders, right? And like your doctor would tell you not to eat pork. That's how disgusting pork is. Your doctor will tell you not to eat pork. And then now he's not saying, you know what? Let's turn around and pull that trash off of the shelf. But because he went through a thing, now he don't want nobody to eat no meat. You understand?
Right.
Because he had diabetic symptoms and couldn't see and all this nonsense. You know what I mean? Now he wants to urge everybody to be a vegan. That's not our problem, man. You understand? But this is an age-old argument. Black people have been arguing eating meat and eating veggies for the longest. When guess what? It's your choice to be either one. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's some people at our school that don't eat meat. I don't look at them like they like, damn, bro, you don't want no chicken, nigga. I love chicken. Hey, it's not no argument to me. You understand? It's whatever you want. If you want to eat veggies, you understand? That's on you. I'm not looking down on my brother because, damn, nigga, that's all you eating is a salad. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Tazan. I'm gonna get mad at you. You understand? Hey, there's more wings for me. You understand? I'm gonna reach over to, hey brother, that 2-piece you got there. You mind sliding it over here? You understand? Give your brother, give your brother that 2-piece. and here I give you these string beans. You understand? Like, wait, hold on. I love string beans, so I might take that back. Yes, out here I give you this kale. You understand? I give you this kale, but I'm eating my string beans. Oh, hey, your rib made some fire string beans for a captain. You understand? Tell her the water too. You understand? Hey, that whole meal, she threw that. All the sisters that pitched in, but your rib, she threw down. You know what I'm saying? She threw down on that. Go ahead, Mighty. You froze again.
Out for you on the screen.
You heard me? Yeah, she did. You put it in an excellent order.
Right. Yeah, right.
Yup. But I'm gonna read a little bit more of this, and I'm gonna matter of fact, I'm gonna skip this dude, man. I don't even want to read this now. You understand? This cat here, you know, is in office, actually trying to push back the consumption of meat by 50%. You understand? He's trying to get us to eat 50% less meat. That's not even the problem. You know, the problem. Why don't you get in there and try to put jobs out here for niggas? You understand? Why ain't you doing that? Why aren't you looking at black men are over 50% unemployed here? Let me put some jobs out. Let me see what we can do with these budgets. I ain't gonna take no budget to turn around and reduce the consumption of meat. I'm gonna take this budget and I'm gonna put some jobs out there for some sisters and some brothers. That's what we're gonna do. Let's do that. Do something while you're there. But they don't. That's not their job. They don't get paid to actually do nothing for the black community. That's not even why they do it. You understand? They do goofy. They do goofy shit like this, Tazan. You understand? Get in the office and say we shouldn't eat meat. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Black leadership is worthless, man. Black leadership is totally worthless. We got that on a flyer, man. Let me see if I got that flyer up here. We got it up here, man.
And Cap, this at an all-time high right now, too.
Go ahead, brother. It is.
Our leaders, Cap.
It is. And I'm gonna show you.
So simple, man. Don't understand nothing, man. All they want to talk about is Jesus and love.
Yeah.
When we are being destroyed, man, under the name of Jesus and love.
Yeah. That's it. This is our flyer right here. And it says black politicians are useless for black people. That is so true. You understand? Black politicians are useless for black people, man. You understand? I'm gonna read a couple of these scriptures on here. Because like I said, why is this dude in office talking about pulling half the meat off the shelves? Why is that his? Go ahead, come on with it.
This a black politician we talking about, right?
God, yes, it's a brother. God,
go ahead.
You know it had to be. You understand?
I just want to make sure, Cap.
Cause look, white people get in office and they make moves for their people. You understand? They building communities, new houses, paving roads. You understand? Got everything that they need in their area. Restaurants, clothing stores, Walmarts, Targets, and every goddamn thing. They got everything they need around the corner.
Right.
You understand? What do we have in the hood here? Nothing but liquor stores and McDonald's. You understand? Liquor stores and fast food. Ain't got no jobs, nowhere close. They turned around, and once they started closing a lot of the businesses here in the city, they shut down the bus routes as well, to where niggas couldn't even get to the jobs out in the county. They shut down. If I want to say, if my memory serves me correct, they shut down 100 routes. If I'm correct, I had to look it back up, but I believe they shut down 100 routes here for the city of St. Louis by state bus.
Slocky Cap, when they do this?
They did this a couple years ago. This was a couple years ago. You know what I mean? Yeah, absolutely. And because of Christianity, because of you going to church today and singing and dancing, you understand, having a good time in the name of Jesus, you don't even see that you're being oppressed. You understand? You don't even see it out from all this singing. You understand? All that dancing. All that, I'm coming up on the rough side of the mountain, all that bullshit. You can't even see what these people are actually doing to you, man. You understand? You cannot see the oppression right here on your doggone face, man. All because you so freaked out for white Jesus, boy. You singing songs and you dancing. You paying your tithes. And it's all love. And the pastor gonna think about love.
Right.
And he gonna talk about love.
Right,
and he gonna give me a hug like love. And he gonna walk to his Benz like love. I ain't got no car, but he still love me.
Right.
I ain't got no house, but pastor still love me. Pastor living in a mansion. But he love his people. Stop with that bullshit. You need to get out of that church. You understand? But you know what it is, Tazan? A lot of our people want to be, they want to be in that trance. They want to be stuck just like this every Sunday. You understand? I'm coming up on the rough side of the mountain. We really think living bad is a good thing here, man. You understand? Our oppressors have done a horrific job on niggas to where we think living bad is actually living good. You understand? You think the way that you came up was a good way to come up. Like, no, it was not. You understand?
Terrible way.
It was terrible. You know? When you think
And
about it, come on with it.
And our people don't want the truth, man.
They
I was
don't.
witnessing to a young lady, Edomite. She thought she was black because her mother was black, and I'm getting ready to give her the truth. She ran away. Like, I don't want to hear that. I'm black. My mama black. I'm black. I'm trying to read Numbers 1 and 18. I'm trying to tell you what the Lord is saying. Hey, Cap, she took off. Didn't even want to hear the truth. That's the problem with our people. We like you were saying, Cap, like you was bringing out heavy. We like what feels good. We like what it feels good. It feels great. But when that truth come out, it don't feel so good.
Right. Absolutely. You understand? And in her case, by her being a devil, you understand, she wasn't trying to hear that. You understand? She is of the father of lies. You understand? Her and her people. You know, so she definitely didn't want to hear that about no, she ain't black. Because she's getting some good benefits by being a devil, acting like she black, like that teacher did. You understand? That teacher got a lot of recognition. You understand? A lot of money donated to her. You understand? A lot of cash out went to her, all kind of stuff. Because she was lying, saying she was black. Okay? So like I said, but guess what? We can't even get the benefits. We actually are black and have been oppressed and can't get what they promised to us.
Exactly.
I had a nigga talking about in Clubhouse earlier, talking about some, do we think we gonna ever get reparations? Fuck no. You understand?
Right.
You ain't gonna never get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. I mean, like you said, we don't want the truth, man. We love being stuck. We love it. I'm coming up on the rough side of the mountain. I know it's bad right now. I know we gotta keep fighting. We fighting, but we gotta keep fighting. Like, when are we gonna win? You understand?
Right.
When is winning on our mind? It ain't fighting to be equal with them, fighting to join them, fighting to sit at their table with them. That's you fighting the wrong fight. You understand? You in the wrong yard. Nigga, we over here. Hey, you over there fighting for this nonsense, and we calling you. You understand? The ICPK telling you, hey, no, come over here. You understand? And do it this way. Let's fight this fight. Let's actually come together. Fight your demons and actually come together with your people. You understand? Let's see you fight that. You understand? Fight your selfishness, and let's see you come together with your people. You know, fight that disgusting love that you have for your oppressor. Like black people are in like a what is that? We like in an abusive relationship. You understand? You ever seen a woman, man, that love her man, right? And then in the beginning it's so good. He treated you so nice and all this. You know, they make movies about it all the time. Tyler Perry made a movie about it. The white man made a movie about it. Halle Berry, what the hell? No, Jennifer Lopez was in a movie about it. You understand? Everybody made a movie about it. You understand? The woman is just so sweet, so loving. You understand? So gentle, so kind, so meek. And then all of a sudden, one day this man comes home, had a bad day at work, and smack the shit out you. You know what I'm saying? And then she, and falls out, and then he, oh, baby, I'm sorry. I'll never do it again. You know what I'm saying? I'll never do it again. I promise. I don't know what I was thinking. I was just stressed out from work. You know, I was just thinking about the kids. and there's the bills and all this nonsense. You know what I'm saying? The abuser, now he done gave her this excuse, and then she says, "Well, okay, he loves me." You understand? He loves y'all. Hurt like I'm up, swole, teeth mashed in. You understand?
Yep.
But he love me. You know, he ain't gonna do it no more. And then the next time he come home, you understand? Smack you again.
Right.
Then turn around, punch you. Then start kicking you. I done heard of some horrible things happening. I know a brother one time I turned around and beat his one. She had a big pumpkin head. You know that thing on Martin Lawrence when Martin had got beat up with Tommy Hearn, and after that fight, boy had them knots everywhere, had that big old. Man, hey, she was just like
Cap, we call that a pumpkin head, Cap.
a pumpkin head. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. She had a pumpkin head. You understand? His brother, this brother kicked her head, stomped her head all in the toilet, broke the damn toilet to where it wouldn't stop flushing, and leaked all down in the first floor apartment. Man, you hear me?
Right.
And turn around, and I was like, damn, man, y'all gonna kill each other. You know what I'm saying? This is two of my family members. You know what I'm saying? Well, I looked at her like family. You know what I'm saying? My cousin and his old lady. You know, she was cool like family. You know, but I mean, they had some serious issues, boy. You understand?
Come on.
And I was like, dang, y'all gonna kill each other with this, you know, this fighting thing. Because at one point, you just might turn around and said enough is enough, and be the, you know what I'm saying, you can try to kill the abuser. Then you sitting in jail. You understand?
Hey, come on, Cap. I know you see all them videos about the woman killing her husband, man killing her wife and kids.
Yeah. All the time, huh? All the damn time. This is why we are against domestic violence in the ISUPK. You understand? Right. Keep your hands to your goddamn self. If you have an issue, come on with it. Come on with it, Doc. Uh-oh. Brother Lion, keep going. Okay, you back.
Domestic violence, we ain't got to touch her with a period. We got to humble her with our words. You understand? With our actions.
Right, absolutely. You really don't have to. I mean, I know the black woman make you want to, boy, cause she got one hell of a big mouth. Ooh wee. Yes, they made a song. Yes, the black woman mouth so big, they made songs about it. You understand? They made songs about it.
I know you remember that famous Tupac song, Cap. Wonder why they call you B.
Come on,
wonder why they call you B.
Come on, and look, I ain't even want to go to Tupac yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm going way back in the day when they said you got a big mouth. You got a big mouth, a big mouth. You know what I'm saying? Then what's the other one they made? You talk too much. Oh girl, you never shut up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Black women do this right here. You know what the black woman is for real in most cases. She like that Snoopy. What was that on Snoopy? The teacher. Wah 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 wah. Wah 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 wah. Wah 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 wah. But she get the run of that mouth, or whatever that sound like. Wah 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 wah. Don't no man want to hear all that. Womp 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 womp. That's what that sound like going through a nigga head. Here she go again. You understand? You come home like, hey baby, what's going? Womp 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 womp. You understand? Womp 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 womp. She just gotta complain about something. She got and she got that from number one, this society being oppressed her. You understand? And all the other things that happened to her. You understand? So we do understand why you are the way that you are, but you got to fight to change. You understand? You got to fight to change it. You understand? Matter of fact, let me get a scripture on that since I'm quoting that. And I absolutely love these scriptures. When it was broken down to me, this is what helped me change. You understand? This is what helped me change. All the things that I am relaying and reading to you. Okay, so these brothers above me didn't even know me, you understand, and love me so much, you understand, that they was willing to teach me everything I needed to know to change my goddamn life. You understand? We think we got it figured out, but we don't. You understand? Until you turn around and actually do what's inside of this book, you ain't gonna never get it. You're gonna be like In Vogue, never gonna get it. You understand?
Yeah, right, yeah.
You're going to be constantly spinning your wheels your whole damn life trying to figure it out. When guess what? The Most High figured it out for you. He figured it out for you. Had men, you understand, that had his spirit write it down for you so that we can keep up with it at all times. You understand? And I'm going to read Romans 12:2 real quick. And it says, and be not conformed to this world. What that means is don't be like this world. Don't be a hoe like this world. You know, black women actually get a bad attitude and they nasty and filthy ways from white women. You understand? That's where they get that junk from. You know what I'm saying? Black men get their ways from white men. You understand? We get all of this filthy conduct of ours from our oppressors. You know, because we look at them and value them as greater than us. You know, this was a question that was asked to me in this room that I was in Clubhouse. A brother had mentioned, you know, it worked for white people. Why don't it work for us? And the sister said, why do we have to follow their ways? Do you agree with that, Cap? And I said, hell no. You understand? I do not believe that we should follow them. What we, meaning black, Hispanic, and Native Indian people should do is follow what's in the Bible, man. We should be greater than white people. You understand?
That's right.
We are greater than white people. Throughout the word. You understand? We ain't murderers like what they claim. You understand? We're oppressed. Now, ain't no excuse, but the reason we do the things that we do is because of oppression. You know? And the white man conducted studies on this. Conducted studies on black people, on rats, and turned around and did the same thing that they was doing to the rats, and then he turned around and gave it to the black rats. You understand? And he knew that we would conduct ourselves. That's why they do them studies, because mice kind of conduct themselves as humans in a sense. You understand? And you can do human tests on mice. And the drugs that they put on us, they tested the mice first. They had built what they call rat park. And they had the dope houses in one spot, and then they had the spots where the mice actually lived at, and they saw how the mice would run to the dope house, get the dope, and then run back to their community and flip out and do all this nonsense. You know what I'm saying? They knew that the crack and the heroin would do the same thing. Oh, you ain't seen my lecture? You see the lecture I did? More drugs. I'm gonna send it to you and let you take the notes. So I'll send you the PowerPoint I got on it too. It's in there. The scientist, his name, and everything. I got you. I got you. The scientist that studied the mice, his name is in my PowerPoint. The stuff that he did is in the PowerPoint. You understand? He tested. He put the crack. He put the heroin in one spot. You understand? Where the mice would run up to it and suck it, and then get high, and then turn around and take it back to their communities and turn up and go crazy. What are we doing now? Since he gave us the dope, what do we do? You understand?
Seems like the same parable.
Same thing. We go to the trap house. You understand? And turn around and go back to where we live at, steal from the people that live on our block, go to our family house, steal from your cousin. You understand? Steal from your mom, or beg your mama like Gator on Jungle. Let me get the TV, mama. Let me get the TV, mama. You understand? You go dance and Bojangle your mama out the TV. You understand? Let me get the TV, mama. Sitting there getting your mama for all, for all of her money. She ain't got much at all. And here you is stealing it and Bojangling for it, and then going to buy crack. You understand? And she just feels sorry for you because you her damn child and you can't help yourself and all this nonsense. So she give you the goddamn money. You understand? When that's not what our people need. We don't need more crack in our mouths. We don't need more drugs. We don't need more weed in the black community. We need to get that shit the hell out of our mouths and our neighborhoods and our community all together. All right? But then it says, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. You understand? Following Christ, and not in the Christian church, because they don't follow Christ. You understand? They follow Caesar Borgia, a white boy, a gay white boy. You wonder why all your pastors is like hated it. You understand? You ever wonder why all your deacons is like hated it. You ever wonder why they are such disgusting child molesters? Because that's what they big on. They big on that stuff. You know, following them is what we should not do. This is what we should be following. Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian men, Israelites. You understand? Men that actually served the Lord, that followed our King Christ, that laid all of this good work down for us to follow and for us to do. You understand? And we're doing it in the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge under Commander Jimmy Hanna. We're doing it here. But what are you doing out there? You understand? Right. Other than bumping your gums and, you know, shuffling your damn feet. You understand? Marching every goddamn word. What are you doing? You're doing nothing that actually makes sense. Nothing. Okay? But then it says that ye may prove that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God. That's how we supposed to be. You understand? We're not supposed to be like our oppressors. You know, we're not supposed to want to be like them. That's the wrong way to be. This is why the black community look the way that it look. Because we want to be like them. We picked up their ways and we're running with it. We're doing what they want us to do. You understand? Instead of us doing what we were commanded to do by God. Go ahead, Mighty Man.
No, what you bring on heavy is right along with the topic. Them politicians. That's what they doing. They get up in these offices and follow the oppressor, man.
Right.
They follow their agenda to the T.
Right.
And that's what you bring out heavy, Cal.
Yeah. And nothing's going to get done. They don't fix nothing. You know what I'm saying? Mayor Bosley, this dude, Mayor Bosley Jr., right? He was the mayor, I can't remember, it was a while ago. But I could never forget this. You understand? When that brother was in office, he did nothing. You understand? Everybody that he had under him, and I literally want to say everybody, I'm telling you, almost everybody, if it wasn't, I'll say maybe minus one or two people. But almost everybody got caught stealing money from some fund, some organization, something. You understand? Everybody under him. Now, that's not, come on, man. You hired, everybody you hired is a thief now. Come on, man. You understand? And then the only thing he did do was actually pave a couple streets. You understand? He paved a couple of streets.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's it, man.
And that was probably the biggest thing he did since he was in office.
Hey, I'm telling you. The nigga made the streets smoother on our tires. That's it. You understand?
And looked at that as an accomplishment.
Yeah, he did. He did. When to hell with what the street looked like. You understand? I'll drive like we driving back in the Flintstone days if we could start fixing what's on the inside of these houses. You understand? I'll ride like the Flintstones, bumping around rocks and gravel and you understand? All kind of shit. If we could turn around and go into the black, Hispanic, and Native Indian house and fix what's wrong in there. We can go in there and fix the crack problem and the weed problem and the child molestation problem and the jobless problem and the this toxic, dysfunctional problem. If we can go in there and start fixing that, man, I wouldn't give a damn what I'm driving. You understand? As long as me and my people are straight. You know, that's what I want to see more than a concrete slab, smooth concrete slab. You understand? Right. But yeah, that's what he did. You know what I'm saying? That's what he did. You know?
No good.
And these mayors, these politicians, they worthless. And I'm going to read one of the scriptures that we got on here. It said, this is for Isaiah 56:10. It says, his watchmen are blind. They are all ignorant. Mayor Eric Adams out of New York is ignorant. To turn around and get in office and want to push veganism, you understand, over people eating meat. When it's your choice to be either one. You understand? You can eat lawful meats or you can eat veggies. Who cares?
God.
You understand? Who cares?
Hey, Salaki, Cap.
Come on with it.
I wouldn't be surprised if the oppressor told him this is your agenda. This is what you need to push.
Come on, you already know. You already know.
And he's like, yes, sir, master. Yes, sir, master.
You already know. That's what they do. That's what they do, huh? They give them the things that they are going to do. They don't come in there, because, you know, they go in there talking their good game, right? Oh, man, we're gonna put jobs, and we're going to do this, and we're going to do that. We're going to build community. We're going to put businesses in your home, in your neighborhoods, and we're going to do all this. And got black folk riled every damn election. Come on. Come on, vote.
Right.
We roll them goddamn dice, boy, and we crap out every single time, man. I wonder, when are we just gonna give up and say, you know what, I'm never voting again. Like, I'm never going to try to, you know, place a man over me that is clearly, it has no good intentions for me and my people in my life. You understand? I mean, we need to actually realize that. You know what I mean? Our people, when you gonna give the fuck up? You understand? And what I'm talking about giving up is that fight to join these people. You understand? That zeal that you got to be one with them. What is, I still don't understand. Voting, I still don't get it. I still don't get it. Black folk, we went to, they used Michael Brown's death to promote this sister's restaurant. Now, I'm not against, you know, black businesses. I'm not against black restaurants. The sister looked like she had some good food. You understand? But what turned me off was the flyer mentioned nothing about food, and we're gonna do this in honor of Michael Brown. What it was supposed to be, we're gonna, you know, getting money and come together as a community, and because of what happened to Michael Brown. That's what the flyer was saying in so many words, right? So we're gonna come.
And Michael Brown took place there in St. Louis, right, Ken?
Yeah, absolutely. Yep, absolutely. So after this, couple years after this, this restaurant, Black Voters Matter, I believe that was the name of the group, right? It was another organization. And when we got there, me and Obama, mind was totally blown. Like, all they was talking about was burgers and fries. You understand? I'm looking at him. I said, the flyer. Did it mention food on this thing? You understand? Did it mention this sister? And she standing out there on the microphone. Yeah, we got this and that. We sell this and that. And we got some good old homemade juicy burgers and that. I'm like, what in the hell? I'm like, where's the Mike Brown? Where's the we need to come together thing at? And so when I had the opportunity to speak, I asked the Black Voter Matter. It was a what was it? I think, was she a city councilman or something? She wasn't a mayor. She was somebody important though. I gotta go back and look at the video. But we had asked her. We asked her like what's going on here? Is this an event for Michael Brown, or is this burgers and fries? Like what is going on? So then she tried to explain some nonsense. You understand, some shit that didn't even make sense. Then the brother spoke up from Black Voters Matter, and he talking all this nonsense. We gotta vote, young man. We got to get in there and vote. We can't get nothing if we don't vote. If we do, we gotta vote and vote and vote and vote. Right? He stayed about voting. So I said, okay, brother. I said, we've been voting for a very long time. Would you agree? He said, yes. And we must vote. I said, all the time we've been voting, what have we gotten? And on the camera, Officer Obama will tell you, on the camera, the brother says, well, voting ain't get us nothing, but we still got to vote. That's what this nigga said. I said, wait a minute, bro. I got the video somewhere. I'm going to find it. I'm going to post it. Wow. I got this nigga on camera.
Now that's just plain ignorant. Right there.
That is as idiotic as it can be. You know this shit ain't got us nothing. And I said that. I said, brother, so you mean to tell me that you know voting is not going to work and has never worked, but we still got to vote?
Right.
That's your solution? Like, this is stupid. You understand? And that's what That's what white people do. That's where we get all these stupid ideas from them. You know what they did? To go and march and protest against white cops murdering black people here in St. Louis. This is one of the things they came up with. It's called a die-in, and they went out in Clayton County, right, to the Justice Center, where the majority of our brothers and sisters is locked up at. Went out there and turned around and had on white T-shirts and had the names of their family members that got murdered by white cops all over the shirt, front and back. And then had it in red, and then had red handprints all over the shirt saying, you got blood on your hands. And then lay down in the middle of the street, and the white cops are supposed to come out and see you laying in the middle of the street and have compassion on you and not kill you no more. Did it work out? Did it work? Now you know that we got that shit from white people, man. You understand? To lay in the middle of the street. That's a scripture too. That's in the scripture, man. To where we laid down for these people to walk all over us. Let me get that scripture. Let me pull that scripture.
What book that's in, Cap?
Let me see. 1 second. I think it's 1 second.
Yeah, Cap, what you bring out?
Okay.
Man.
Yeah. Isaiah 51 and 23. You understand? Absolutely. I mean, it's ridiculous. You dead on. You understand? You hit the nail on the head when you said that we got that from the oppressor. That Mayor Eric Adams got that from our oppressor. You understand? You ain't that goddamn concerned about no veganism. Why aren't you in there worried about this oppression that your people is suffering? You understand? Why aren't you doing that? Why aren't you setting the standards for white people not to murder black people? You understand? Why aren't you doing that? Look at that little boy that got shot down there in Kansas City. That old white man, you understand, shot him through the door. Just because he rang the bell. Like not that he was bamming on the door, he wasn't kicking it, he wasn't vandalizing his vehicle, he didn't try to break in it. He knocked on the wrong door standing there. I done been to the wrong house before. You understand? I done been to the wrong house.
Of course.
Like Miss.
Of course, we all have.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It's an honest mistake.
It was a mistake. That's all it was.
Honest.
And turn around and he got hit. He didn't get his brain blowed out. He almost did. He got shot in the head. I think he got shot in the head and in the arm. Yeah. And he almost unalived that boy. But he ain't trying to stop 50% of the damn murders against white cops against black people. He's trying to stop 50% of consumption of damn meat. You understand? That's what his concern is. And that's why I love this flyer. And it says, black politicians are useless for black people. You understand? And they most certainly are. But go ahead, Mighty Man.
Hey, yeah, any way you can send me that in the email?
Which one?
That flyer.
The flyer? Oh, I got you. Con, I got you. I'll send it to you. Oh, ain't no sweat. I got you. But go ahead, hit that Isaiah 51 to 23, and we can move on to the next one.
Come. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 51, verse 23. But I will put it into the hand of them that afflict thee, which have said to thy soul, bow down, that we may go over.
Say that again.
Bow down, that we may go over.
Bow down so we can walk over you. You understand? You know, in slavery, they put their feet on our kids' backs, our children's backs. You understand?
They got all kind of depictions of it.
Yeah. Using us for chairs, lazy boys and shit. You understand? Using us for lawn chairs. You see the white man sitting on a brother's back and then got his feet kicked up on a kid's head. You understand? While he's sipping some damn lemonade in the sun.
Right.
Got his whip ready to beat your back. You understand? Like, that's ridiculous as hell. Like, you understand? That's ridiculous as hell. And here we are. That's where we got that from. That die-in mess. to turn around and put something on a shirt and lay down in the middle of the street so the white people can walk over you? You ain't proving no point. You're not getting through to them. Them people ain't looking at you shivering and shaking in their boots because 1,000 of you was marching. They know you stupid. They know your leaders are weak. They know you. They looking at you like you dumb as hell to turn around and let me kill you, and then here you come begging me for your damn life and not to kill you. You understand? Like, stop it. They know you. They don't be. Man, look at them videos out. Look at the police don't be bothered by that nonsense. Did you see the video where the brother was crumping and twerking all in front of the cops? The sisters was twerking in front of the cops. I forgot who. I think it was Michael. Not Michael. I think it was when George Floyd got unalived by the cops. And you had brothers in front of the police crumping, like, you understand, doing all this nonsense. You understand? Like, what the fuck is that doing, man?
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what? That's where we get that from in Christianity, man. We get that nonsense from you just murdered an innocent brother, and you think I'm finna get in your face? Take that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna turn around and do a TikTok. Do a TikTok all in front. Like, what is that proving, man? You know, we have to be destroyed, man. Ain't no way nobody else could be God's chosen people, man. China didn't twerk and do ninja moves in front of the white man and shit when he did what he did to him. You understand? That's not what happened.
When President dropped them bombs, right?
Yeah, come on, man. They went to war with him.
He dropping bombs on people.
They went to war with the white man to show him, you're not finna do this to us. But you got our people.
If I could.
You got our people twerking. They had the sister twerking all in front of the, you know what I'm saying? She all in front of the cop like that. Like, what is that doing, man? I don't understand. You understand? Come on with it.
Yeah, when you bring out heavy, what I was gonna say is the Asian and when they drop them bombs on them, even the slowest, the dumbest of they people not finna do that.
No.
The people that you see doing this out our people, Cap,
right.
These are some of the probably so-called smart people that's in our communities doing this.
Right.
Right. You know my point?
I know.
Oh, Cap, that's it.
I know, and we got that from the Christian church. All that marching and walking around and we shall overcome. No, you not. Not that way. Not that way. You know who? You know who did overcome? We did in the ISUPK. You understand? The Bible says that ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. We free from that nonsense, man. You understand? We free men and women in here. We ain't crumping in front of no cops talking about after you done murdered one of our people. You understand? We sitting here doing, you know what I'm saying, TikTok videos and all this nonsense. Come on, man. We ain't getting down like that. You understand? Right now is not the time to be singing and dancing. You understand? You sing and dance when you won the war, when you won the fight. You understand? Right now we haven't even begun to fight. We haven't even started the fight. If you think crumping in front of a cop, you understand? Because you notice what they said, the brother that made up that dancing, you understand, is he said he made it up so that the young people would have a way to get off their frustration and their anger. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, you know, they move so hard, and that's why they do what they doing. You know what I'm saying? Because crumping is that's some hard dancing. You understand?
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
Me, I'm more so. You know, I like smooth dancing. You know what I'm saying? I like turn you around. You understand what I'm saying? And you all up on you, grind. Put my jacket around you, hold you tight. You know what I'm saying? Got that thing. That's how I like dancing. Not none of that hard. Yeah. Well, you about to throw your arm out of socket. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that.
Oh, God.
You know what I'm saying? But but I'm not mad. I'm not mad at the brother for the dance. You understand? I'm not even concerned with that because it's dancing. There's nothing wrong with dancing. You understand? The reason that he made it up, there's nothing wrong with that. You understand? No sin in, say, having a way to. It's like brothers go to the gym. You understand? To get off frustration, sometimes you go and lift 1,000 pounds. Shout out to my main man, Mr. Fitness himself, Officer Ryan out of Chicago. Right. You understand? Yeah, my main man, that nigga be on his videos lifting 1,000 pounds. He got his own little gym and all that. You understand? Yeah, and absolutely. That's Mr. Fitness himself. You understand? Like, it's nothing wrong with you grabbing 1,000 pounds to get off a little frustration and a little pain. Nothing wrong with you going to the basketball court. You understand? Putting some moves on somebody. You understand? Slam dunking in the nigga face. Right. You understand? To where you got your balls on top of his head. Pause. You understand? But you know how they be doing. They turn around, jump on you, boy. Your legs are flying or you swing her. Ain't nothing wrong with getting some frustration off like that. You understand? But that's not gonna help for this oppression that we suffer. You understand? Crump dancing is not going to fix the oppression that we are suffering. You dancing in front of the police, crumping in front of the police is not going to get it. You understand? It's going to take something much more powerful than that. You understand? And that's brotherhood. Us coming together in this truth. That's what we need to fix that. You understand? Not no crump dancing, and definitely not no twerking. You understand? That was more ridiculous having the sister twerk in front of the cops. You understand? When you think you're doing something to him, you understand, by poking your little butt out at the cop, you really making a fool of yourself. And it's our leaders that let you get out there. What you say? Just like tonight?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, just stay entertained. They just entertain. That's all. Nothing more. Nothing less.
That's all. Absolutely. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to the next one real quick.
Hey, Slocky, Cap, a little more on that if I can finish.
Oh, come on with it.
Come. Bow down that we may go over, and thou hast laid thy body as the ground.
Absolutely.
And as the street to them that went over.
Absolutely. That's it right there. They did that in the city of St. Louis. I know they did it here.
Come.
Laid in the middle of the street, begging the white man not to murder you. Like, that is ridiculous. You understand? That is ridiculous. And that's what we do. You understand? Make complete fools out of ourselves for these oppressors, man. You understand?
That's why we can't get nobody to take us serious, man. Our people like goddamn fools, and when somebody's standing out trying to be serious, they gonna look at us like we fools if we standing on corners.
Right.
Give everybody the truth.
Right. Teaching them the truth. They believe that we are the problem. You understand? Let's switch to this video real quick. I wanna we're gonna switch up to a little relationship advice for our people for a hot second. We're gonna try to help brothers, you understand, learn what they be dealing with sometimes. All right. So here we go. 1 second.
So y'all tell me what's so bad about me deciding to cook the home-cooked meal for my girl.
No, everything's bad about it. Just someone said, this is no second day.
So
I expected you to take me to the Capitol Grill.
Oh, I think that.
You saw this?
We will go to the Capitol Grill.
This is great.
We went out last.
Richard, take me out and do more.
I'm keeping my word.
No, you're not keeping your word.
You haven't.
No, you're not.
You don't even know that yet.
No, listen. You see this?
I see it. It's amazing.
It looks amazing.
It looks amazing.
It looks black, brown, crusty, dusty.
It looks like you just.
Ooh. Good night.
Someone complaining about something.
It's not that I want something to complain about, but I expect you to stick by your word.
I am sticking by my word.
No, this is our second day.
Exactly. So how do you know?
And we're not going.
How do you know that though?
Because I'm here. What do you mean?
And you need to sell that crack, man.
No, okay.
Yeah.
I appreciate the effort of you cooking,
right.
But I want to go out with you. I want to have fun.
And we will, but I want to cook for you. I want to show you versatility. It's easy for me to take you out.
This is true. No.
Yes, it's easy for me to take you out.
Okay, it's easy for me to take you out.
It takes a lot more thought. out to cook for somebody, right? That's what I'm saying.
I do not want this. You hear me? I don't want this. I expected more from you, and that's that. Like, come on.
So you wait until I cook up this meal just for you to decide
That's why I
that
didn't know you was gonna make
I told you
up.
you were coming to my house.
And
What
I
you
was
think?
thinking that we're going to the Capitol Grill.
And we will go there eventually, but tonight you're at David's house eating my dinner.
So that means what? You do not keep your word, right?
I do keep my word.
You do not keep your
How do
word.
if I didn't keep my word, if I didn't keep my word, how would I keep it?
No, if you don't have it, just say you don't have it.
I absolutely have it.
Actually tell me and have me expect, maybe, okay, I don't have it, I'm gonna put something cute for her, she might like it. No, but you haven't come up here expecting we're going somewhere, and we're not actually going. I don't like that. I don't. I can have do more for me than what you want to be. No.
Well, guess what? Guess what?
No,
You're with me right now, okay?
I'm with you right now.
Yes, we're on a date right now.
Exactly.
They didn't make the cut, and I did.
I'm with you right
They
now.
must have did something right. I didn't lie to you about anything.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
You told me we was going to Capitol Grill.
And we won't go to the Capitol Grill, but I just said it to you this
I
time.
need you to stick by your word.
I do. I always stick by my word.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
You were just over here complaining. You haven't even had one bite of this food.
I don't want to have
You haven't even taken one bite out of it.
I expected to have
Wow.
I expected more.
You shouldn't be expecting stuff so early
Like, you
on.
shouldn't be lying to me so early.
I didn't lie.
You shouldn't be lying to me so early.
I didn't lie about
Come on,
anything.
I'm here for a reason, right?
This is the second
I'm
day.
here for a reason, right? I'm here for a reason,
Yeah,
right?
because
Okay,
you
I'm
need
here to go to the Capitol
Hey.
Grill.
Ain't that terrible,
I
lot?
don't go out. I don't sit in. Okay, you should have told me that. You should communicate.
Yeah.
Communicated
Like
issue.
men too, like these guys
Exactly.
don't communicate.
Right.
Y'all want to say that y'all have from the show drone. I could really have pull up and take the money you got for it.
Why don't you? It's an evil world we live in.
Your fault. You call this?
Forget it. Just, you know what? Yeah, just forget it. Just give me my food back. Yeah, give me my food back. I will cook it for another woman. That should be appreciative, because you know what? You ain't the woman for me.
Right. I'm
Yeah.
You know?
The brother said, "You ain't the one for me." You understand? At least the brother wasn't as weak as some other men. You understand? That would do anything. He'd be begging and plead. But baby, what? Why? Well, I mean, why you do? I mean, okay. Well, this is what I believe.
Right.
This is what I
Accept
believe.
that shit.
Yeah, this is what I believe the brother was trying to do. You understand? I believe
You know.
the brother was trying to show the woman that he had little skills, right? And I believe he called up and they had the conversation about going out to eat, because she did say, and he did say, yeah, I did say I was going to take you out. You understand? But he had something else planned. He wanted to surprise her, you understand? Because he know how to cook a little something. Actually, I should call my cousin and ask him, hey, man, you still got that steak? You understand? That steak and the potato. I like steak and potatoes. I need to call my cousin, ask my cousin, you still got that steak? Or did you find another sister to give it to? You know what I'm saying? Come on. You know what I'm saying? And the man he made a nice healthy steak too. Like, come on now. I'm telling you, I'm finna text my cousin right now and say, cuz, you still got that steak. You understand? Cause I'm finna come through. You understand? And I'm finna eat my cousin's steak. But hey, that right there, that was ridiculous. You understand? And that's
majority of the sisters would have agreed with this woman.
Hey,
majority of our sisters would have agreed with this woman, Cap.
You just took the words out of my mouth.
If I could, Cap, one more thing, if I could.
Go ahead, take the rest of the words out of my mouth. Because the first thing you just said, I was about to say. Come on.
What happened to our sisters having a little compassion on our brothers, man? And maybe he didn't have the money to take you out. Maybe he didn't, but he did something just as good as taking you out.
Yeah.
Like what happened to the compassion, man? Our sisters don't have no. They know we the bottom. They know we on the bottom of society. The black man is the lowest man on the totem pole. Mm-hmm. They don't even take none of that into consideration.
They don't. They don't. They don't. Ain't no sweat. That you right. You're absolutely correct. They don't consider the fact that, now I know they used to. I used to hear this a lot coming up as a kid. You understand? Is that us two, we can do more together than just one. You understand? So I used to hear brothers and sisters talk back in the day, like, hey, let's turn around and build together. Let's grow together. You hear that shit now, and it go in one ear and out the other one. You understand? a lot of these sisters today are just completely selfish, man. You understand? And brothers are gonna have to understand that. You know, a lot of sisters are just so unhappy with their life, period. When things don't go their way, they blow up. You understand? They do like this sister did right here. They're unappreciative. You know, they just want their way.
Right.
You know, and they want this Atlanta housewives and basketball wives lifestyle. You understand? When you ain't living like that, and neither are they. You understand? Neither are they.
Right.
I remember when they brought it out about the people that were so-called living in these mansions all over the place. They was renting them for them. You understand? Just to make the show hype.
Damn.
Them people wasn't living in them houses for real. They ain't have no money for real. You understand? They just made the TV show. They was full of goddamn drama. You understand? And toxicity. So they made the show. And they brought it on the show and made it a hit, showing the black woman acting a fucking fool everywhere. You understand? Out to eat with brothers, and then they turn around and have a discussion, get mad, throw a drink in the man's face. White people did that shit. That's where they get that from. They get that from white people, man. You understand? Because the white woman, remember them old movies out where they had the white people be sitting there talking to each other? The white man had that little silly hat on, and old blonde-headed woman sitting there be talking to him. And Jim, I'm mad at you. And then Jim will say, well, deal with it. And then she'll smack his ass. You know what I'm saying? The white woman used to smack the hell out of the white man on damn near every film back in the day. You know what I mean? And now you...
Perry Mason the other day, God.
That's what I'm talking about.
I was watching Perry Mason.
God, that's what I'm talking about. And now you got our sisters trying to do it, trying to fight all the brothers on the show. You understand? I remember one I didn't actually watch the episode, but it was a viral clip of I believe it was either Love and Hip Hop or I think it was Love and Hip Hop. And one of the chicks found out that the brother had a baby, I think by another woman, right? And then she turned around and found out and told him, keep on playing with me. She said, I'll fuck your daddy, your brother, your grandpa, everybody in your family. I was like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Like, what right woman in her mind? See, they'll do anything for some money, man. You understand? They know our people are some tricks for some money. You know? And who's to say the sister may not actually be that way. You understand? But she's pushing it on live television, saying that mess. You understand? Like our sisters, it ain't no support.
And you can see that throughout our communities, Cap. What you're saying, you can see our women doing all that shit that she doing.
Yeah, they do. All the time, man. Look, I watch Paternity Court. And them sisters took and went from Maury to Paternity Court. First it was, I'm 1,000% sure that he the daddy, and then 2 seconds later, Tyrone, you are not the father. And they run off the stage, fall in the back on the couch, crying and shit. You understand? Now they doing it on Paternity Court. You understand? Now when they find out that he ain't the father, they more bold with it. Now I seen one chick turn around and start laughing. You understand? Heard it, you don't even know who the father of your child is. What the hell is funny? Like, what? Something funny? Did I miss the punchline? You understand? What did I miss? Because you just found out.
Dragged the man for 18 years.
Man.
On top of all that.
Drag him for however long until that brother wake up and come to his damn senses and leave these hoes alone. You understand? Like, it's so sad. Like, I seen another video. I wanted to play that behind this too, but we ran out of time. It was another brother that caught his partner had his woman, his friend's woman, up in the hotel, and she rushing him. Come on, man, let's get it on. You understand? He done gave her the $60. He's stalling because his partner on the way. You saw that? Yeah. He got his partner wife. Yeah, she prostituting, man. You know. And she like, what's up? What's going on? Yeah, nice looking. Yeah, nice looking, nice body, all of that. You understand? But that ain't even worth it. That stinky tail ain't even worth it, man. And then when the brother said, oh man, I know you ain't. I think the nigga was finna cry. I think her man was finna cry. You know,
Matter of fact, you know he was finna cry.
yeah, he was. He ain't say that for no reason. You understand?
God.
He ain't say that for no. Man, I know you ain't. You know, cause you can hear it. You can hear it coming.
Yeah.
You can see he wondering why she doing it. Man, I don't give a damn. You understand? Turn around and what they saying? I'm gonna get you, sucker. Either the window or the stairs. You understand?
Yeah.
And since she chose them stairs, hey, send that nasty ass down them stairs. You understand?
Man, that was the bar right there.
I'm telling you, send that nasty ass down them stairs. Since she wasn't close to no window, you swoop right on down them stairs.
Right.
You know, forget about
Right.
that. She and then told you, blaming it on him first. You don't give me no attention. Oh my God! When I heard that's why you selling ass. Because I'm tired. I come home from work, working 12, 14 hours. I'm tired and I just went to sleep. You understand? You need some attention that bad to where you go out and sell some ass. Stop it. You understand? You are just they done went from thoughts to Thors. Like, they really whores now. You understand?
It done got a whole lot worse now, Cap. You wouldn't imagine somebody girl tricking like that. I mean, where all this going to, man? We had all time level, man.
Hey, God.
I can't even explain it, Cap.
We follow the white man. You understand? We follow our oppressor. You see what they just did? Did you see the argument I had for 2 days with Paradigm Shift TV? You understand? With all the cats in the shit. You saw. Hey, because you chose to be a junkie, and then shout out to Sabio. You understand? For running his big goddamn mouth. You understand? For actually telling the truth. You understand? For actually switching that shit up. He was for the dope. He was for smoking weed. But then turned around and said, well, yeah, you not supposed to smoke. Yeah, you damaging your lungs. Yeah, I seen people get killed behind it. Yeah, I seen fights started behind it. You understand? And the biggest thing that he said, and I believe this brother was describing himself, when he said, I know somebody that smokes weed and they depressed. But soon as they smoke, they get happy. But the moment they ain't got no weed, they depressed.
Yeah, how you know what somebody else do?
No, he know. He know because he was talking about his damn self. If he don't have no weed, he depressed, man. You understand? What it is you mean tell me you gotta smoke all fucking day to be happy? You understand? Like all I did was change my life. You understand? And the new me is much better than the old me, I promise you.
Right.
You understand? I promise you. And this new me feels good. I don't have what the fuck do I feel sad about when I changed my goddamn life? When I fixed the shit that was wrong with me, why in the fuck am I gonna be depressed? But the brother said, yeah, soon as they smoke, they get happy. But when the moment they ain't got that weed, they get depressed all over again. You understand? And that's actually how our people really are. Niggas ain't just happy and just firing up just because they want to be junkies. You understand? Niggas ain't popping pills just because they want to pop pills. Niggas ain't smoking crack just because they want to smoke crack. They're oppressed. They done suffer some kind of trauma. They got something going on in their life. Go ahead, Mighty Man. You got it.
Sloppy Cap, and also when they doing the drug and doing the pills and all, they still depressed as they doing it. They still
That's the point.
They still going the same problem you had before you did it.
Yeah.
You having it.
Yeah.
Why you doing it?
Right.
You gonna have it when you do it.
Right. And I told her, but I said, man, smoking the weed only numbs that shit for a minute. That's all it does. You understand? It only numbs it for just a hot second. Like you said, you depressed all over again. The problems that you got and the things that you went through that's got you depressed and got you to smoking is still there. It's still there. One of my cousins, man, he a homosexual, right?
Yeah, right.
My cousin, he a homosexual. and this dude was molested by his uncle, right? And his issue, he started smoking crack. Dog. This dude started smoking crack. He started smoking weed with the cats in the hood. First, he was in like this was the first time when I met him. I think I was like 11 or 12, and when I first seen him, this nigga got on some riding boots. He had on some what's some thing called back in the day, biker pants. They like leggings, same thing like leggings. He had some biker pants.
Yeah, too tight. It was tight, right?
Tight. Oh my God, disgusting. Turned around, had a blouse tied up in the front, had a weed ponytail, had his hair all the way down in the back. And as soon as I got out the car and saw him, I said, Mama, ain't that a fag? You know what I'm saying? And she was like, boy, be quiet. You know? And come to find out, like I'm watching him, he hanging out with all the cats in the hood, all the dudes while we at the family party, he having the block party on the front. So all the thugs from the hood ain't want to come in the back with the family. You know what I'm saying? So he running plates out front, right. Beer out front. You know what I'm saying? So I said, what the hell he doing? Damn. You know what I'm saying? So me and my cousins go on the front, and he got all the hard niggas. And guess what? He was messing with all of them. He was dealing with all of them. But he turned around and he started smoking that weed, and then he started smoking that crack. Right? And now he's prostituting. You understand? He is a male prostitute because of what his uncle did to him. You understand? This man is in his 50s, still on drugs, hoeing himself out, and cannot get over what happened to him as a child. Drugs don't work. Drugs do not work. Smoking ain't gonna help you get over when you was molested. Smoking ain't gonna help when you was raped. You understand? And I'm not mocking anybody for being traumatized as a child. You know, I'm just telling you, doing drugs ain't gonna fix it. Cause like I said, Savio said it himself. When you smoke, you're happy. That's cause your mind's somewhere else. This drug done altered your mindset. And it got you totally somewhere else now. So, and whatever drug you use, you understand? You even got niggas on meth now. I brought that out in the lecture. You got more and more of our people using meth. You understand? All types of white folks drugs. You understand? Other than weed, other than crack, other than pills and heroin. Niggas is doing all kind. Niggas will start huffing paint and some everything to get high. You understand? They doing whatever they can do to get their mind off of whatever done happened to them in their life. You understand? And then so many of our brothers done been molested, man. Shout out to my mother, Arlette White, and my father, Andre Miller Sr., for protecting me to where that didn't happen to me. You understand? That ain't happened to our brothers. You understand? I thank the Lord that didn't happen to me. You understand? And I hate that it happened to some of my people because that's terrible. You understand? That is horrible. You understand? The way our people turn out, you understand? After that, good night out. You understand? Because they have nobody that cares to protect them while they little. To turn around and the family, instead of them going to protect the child, taking the pervert, getting them out the family, getting them locked up, all of that, you understand? Getting them put away for his rest of his nasty ass life, they go and sweep the shit under the rug and make the child deal with the damn pervert for the rest of his life. And that's why my cousin, like when I found this out, you know what I'm saying, that it was his uncle that did it to him. Do you know how many times I remember his uncle sitting right at the table with this guy? The uncle sitting right there. The family knew. A bunch of damn women that did not do nothing about their brother molesting their goddamn grandson and their nephew. You understand? And their son. They did nothing about it. They sat there and swept it up under the rug. You understand? But in the ISUPK, we don't sweep that shit under the rug here, man. You understand? No, okay. You molest a child, Lord be with you in here. You understand? Cause we're going to make sure that something happens. You understand? Yeah, you're going to get dealt with. Absolutely, man. I just can't see it. You know? And I'm going to do the same thing that my mother and my father did for me to protect me. You understand? I'm going to protect my children. You understand? I'm going to protect my little brothers and sisters. You understand? To where, number one, I ain't going to be no fucking pervert. You understand? That ain't, children don't excite me. You know what excites me about kids? Hearing them laugh. Well, kids got some goofy laugh. Watching them run around and play. You know what I'm saying? That excites me about kids. Not nothing sick. You understand? Not nothing sick. Okay, but go ahead, Mighty Man. You gonna say something?
Yeah, what I was gonna say is there's nothing worse than seeing a homosexual drug addict.
Oh my God. Yeah, I'm telling you. It was sick seeing my cousin like that, man. You know?
I get it.
It was sick seeing him try to act like a woman, because he ain't. You know? He started taking hormone pills and all kind of stuff, man. Trying to grow breasts, trying to have hips, trying to have a butt, all this sick mess. You know?
And the people in your family was protecting them, I assume, right, Cap?
Yeah, they was. They was protecting both of them. The predator, the pervert, and my cousin. And then guess what? My cousin, he turned around and became a predator. And he did that same exact thing to his nephews, man. You understand? Mm-hmm. He did that same thing to his nephews. Why? Because he didn't get no help. You know, he been smoking dope all them years, and it did not help him not one day. You understand? He still went out and hurt somebody else. Yeah. He still went out and hurt somebody else's child. All because he got hurt as a child. You know? Yep. But hey, get these scriptures for me, y'all. Oh, you done froze up again.
I'm ready, Cap.
Okay. Give me Ecclesiasticus 25 and 13. Because I want to piggyback off that video that we just saw with that sister and that fat steak my cousin made her. You know what I'm saying? Show them what the Bible say. If our brothers knew this about women, good night. But the brother, he held it down though. You know what I'm saying? He did hold it down. He said, and this is what makes me draw that conclusion. When he said, yeah, I told you that I was going to take you out, that we was going to the grill. You know what I mean? Right. He said, but I cooked for you. You know, and that's why I say I believe, you know what I'm saying, the man was like, you know, I got this little bad thing here. You can tell she's pretty. You can tell she about got a body on her. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure he want her. And I'm sure the brother's like, let me show Shorty I got some skills. You understand? Invite her over to my place. You understand? And cook her a meal. You know? What that song say back in the day? Come on and go with me. Come on over to my place. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I got some meat for you. The brother had some meat for her. Hey, you hear me? It's still the jam. You understand? It's still the jam. Come on and go with me. Come on over to my place. Could you do that, baby? Could you do that, baby? Are you coming, girl? Where you at? What's your ETA? You understand? When are you going to be here? You understand? Because I got something for you. And I really believe that's what the brother was doing. He just didn't want to say it. You know what I'm saying? I think he didn't want to say, well, I was just trying to surprise you. But he did something else. You understand? Say, okay, give me my damn plate back. You know what I'm saying? And then look at this, Otazar. She got her fork in her hand about to eat. When the brother turned the camera on, she was finna dig in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I don't even see what the complaint was about. The man made him, Dad, you finna eat. You understand? And then she gonna say, yeah, no, this don't look good. He say, I made you a good meal. She said, it don't look good. It look black, burnt, crusty, dusty, musty. Oh my God. Hey man, that's a, hey, I would turn around and took that plate and oops, accident, you know what I'm saying? Smushed that one in her face. Oh damn, my bad, baby. I'm so clumsy. You know what I'm saying? Mush that mashed potato in her face. Hey, that was messed up, you know what I'm saying? They were talking about, well, I appreciate what you did, you know, your little effort trying to cook me something, but you told me I was going to the grill. You know what I'm saying? That was terrible. You know, that was terrible, man. You know, so you got that out, Ecclesiasticus 25, and start at 13.
Come.
We're going to read down a few.
Come. It's the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 25, and verse 13. Give me any plague, but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness, but the wickedness of a woman.
Ooh, do you hear that? You understand?
Yeah, I heard that.
The nigga would rather have cancer, He'd rather have diabetes. You understand? He'd rather have any type of thing, any type of plague. You understand? Than the plague of the heart, to where you turn around and making this thing sad. You understand? That's what that's talking about. You're making them sad. Okay? And turn around, and I did my chest, but I'm talking about his mind. You understand? Because it ain't your chest what a woman hurts. You understand? When she's evil towards you, it's your mind. You understand?
Right.
So I just did that because, just saying, heart. You understand? And it says, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman. Sisters do not understand, and most brothers do not understand that nobody wants to put up with you. Nobody wants to deal with you and your wickedness. You understand?
Yeah.
Nobody wants to deal with you and all your fuckery. You understand?
Right.
Nobody likes a fucking unappreciative woman to where you say, yeah, man, I'm going to take you out to eat. Come on over. And then you surprise her with a home-cooked meal. I mean, like, damn, what woman wouldn't appreciate that? Like, damn, my man cooked for me today. I mean, usually women take that both ways. Out to eat or in to eat. You know what I'm saying? And then you didn't even try the steak. Like, she didn't even try it. She didn't even try the food.
Yeah, that's what
and it didn't look bad to me. You know what I'm saying? It didn't look bad at all, man. I'm telling you, I done went over my cousin's house. Cuz would have called me like, man, you ain't gonna believe what this broad just did, bro. Oh yeah, oh the plate in the microwave. Oh, here I come, cuz. And we can talk about. I'll bring some beers over there, and we can talk about what that broad just did to you, cuz you know what I'm saying? And I'll tore that steak up. But give me any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman. No man wants all of this nonsense and all this bullshit that women do to them. You understand? No man wants to deal with that. And you should understand this is the word of the Lord. This is what the Bible is saying. So for all you sisters that are acting wicked and evil towards your man and unappreciative and complaining and whatever else the hell you doing, this is your problem. Is that you choose to be like this. What they used to say back in the day, God gave me a mouth. Oh my God.
Yeah, right.
It don't mean you should use it just because you got one. You understand? Straight up.
He didn't give it to you for that.
No, he didn't give it to you for that. He's telling you with these scriptures. You understand? Skip down to verse 16.
Ecclesiasticus, chapter 25, verse 16. I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman.
Good night. You ever wonder why a lot of these sisters can't keep no man? Run through them all the time? It's you a wicked woman. You understand?
That's right, Cap.
You are a wicked woman, and one day the Lord is going to stop you dead in your tracks. You understand? One day he's going to stop you dead in your tracks. And boy, you're going to crash.
Yeah, right.
You understand? You seen the Commuter Rock? You seen that movie, The Commuter?
Yeah.
With Liam Neeson? They going to crash like that train out. You understand? Yeah, you running fast now. You understand? You going now. Remember when that train got loose? You understand? And the brakes broke? And that mug shot off?
Yeah.
Dude died on the pedal and turned around. That mug shot off. That's how our sisters are now. They running wild. You understand? But in a minute, you gonna crash, boy. And you probably
like that sister you brought out in that video, Cap.
Yeah, you gonna crash.
Just like that sister.
Damn right.
Same thing.
Damn right, Doc. Keep going.
Verse 17. The wickedness of a woman changes her face.
Did you see the sister on
her countenance?
Did you see the sister on the video? That sister looked good on that first shot, didn't she? Fine little sister.
Yeah.
But that wickedness changed her face. The consciousness is your facial expression. You understand? Where you look. Yeah. And it darkened her countenance like sackcloth. Her face, this is a metaphor. But this actually takes place. And I'm gonna give you a quick story to explain what this is talking about. I remember back in high school, right? What school was I going to? I went to so many of them, boy. I was bad. I got put out of all the schools. Yeah. West County Tech I was going to. His sister
You
named.
made a drastic change, Cap.
Hey, you already know. Hey, damn right. Hey, damn right. I thank the Most High, our King Yahweh Shai, Commanding General Yohana, the generals and the captains over me. Damn right. You understand?
Yeah.
I'm telling you. Hey, this saved my life. You understand?
Yeah,
And
I would have never had thought you been. I would never thought you been through shit like your past was a motherfucker. So you
Yeah.
said that like, man, I've been all kind of high school.
mm-hmm.
When you kicking that truth now, and from what you tell me then, Cap, yeah, you made a major change. Big up to
Yeah,
Commander
yeah.
General Yohana, this is how she be.
Damn right. The water warrior. I appreciate that. But I turned around, and this sister named Renee was the finest girl in the school to me. I couldn't even do my work, boy. This woman walk in the classroom, and I'd just be like, God damn, she was bad. But I couldn't get with her once I found out she was with my partner, right? So they're with her.
You need to tell me you had the truth back then, Cap?
No, I ain't had the truth. You know what I'm saying? But she was with my partner, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't never really like dealing with no other man's woman. It's just something about the woman, that's mine. You know what I'm saying? I ain't sharing this.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? This belong to me. You know? Ain't nobody else getting this after I do. You understand? If they do, good riddance. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'll holler at you.
Yeah.
You know? But, hey, you silly. But, I turned around, and one day we was talking in class, right? We had a class, group project to do. And we finished the project early. We sitting there talking. Everybody talking about what they be doing outside of school. It's her turn. Renee turned around and say, she worked at McDonald's, right? Renee said, yeah, this old white man came through the drive-thru, trying to cuss me out, going all off on me, hurry up, make his burger, and can I get his order right, and going off on her, right? This sister said she took the man's patty, threw it on the ground, stepped on it, spit on it, and then put it back in wrapped it back up and put it back on his bun and gave him his food. Instantly, that sister's face changed. You understand? Her countenance changed as she was telling me this story. Her face literally changed, and she turned into like the Wicked Witch of the West. You understand? That's how she looked.
Yeah, I bet.
That's how she looked at me that day on. And from that moment on, that spell was broken. You understand? And this one, I was a teenager. So what the hell you think I think about you sisters now when I know the truth? You understand? Your face change, that wickedness changes your face. You can't help, you won't even see it. You think you still pretty. But you ugly to the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Because of your stank ass attitude. You know what I'm saying? They don't even get it, huh? They don't even get it.
Boy, you became playing, boy.
No, we want our people to change, man. You know, we want our sisters to be able to hold it down with one man.
Right.
You know, we ain't saying these things to, destroy your life. We want to help fix it. You destroyed your life. You understand? You done destroyed that vagina by letting everybody hit it. We trying to help fix it. I remember when General Hyman said, let that thing close up for a while. You know what I'm saying? He said, let that box of you. He said, I know you've been letting some of everybody hit it, and it's just as wide as can be. But guess what? It has the capability of closing back up. You understand? But if you turn around and stop doing all this sleeping around, that box will go from this to this. You understand? I remember when he said that. I was like, good night. You understand? And did the research behind that for JJ, and that's true. You understand? That's true. That thing can close back up if you stop letting everybody hit it. You understand? Because that is a real thing. Woe out, no walls and all that. That is a real thing. You understand? You understand? I'm telling you. You're gonna be getting talked about everywhere. You understand? And you're gonna be no more interest in nobody's eyes. No matter how you think you look good, no matter how big them breasts, them sabamellas is, and how big that donkey is, it don't even matter. But when somebody hear that you ain't got no walls, ain't no feeling, it was nothing, they gonna be like, I'll pass. You understand? Yeah. And then you're gonna be wondering why.
Even that man, even that man you with, that you having sex with
Yeah.
ain't gonna last because of your walls wide open. You ain't got no feelings. All that.
Yeah, I'm telling
Lord
you.
be with that sister.
Yeah, Lord be with them, man. You understand? Lord be with them sisters that don't listen to us. You understand? This truth will fix your life. Not you sleeping around. You understand? Not you being wicked to your man. Okay? But go ahead, I'll keep reading.
Come on, verse 17, verse 18. Her husband shall sit among his neighbors, and when he heareth it, shall sigh bitterly.
Boy, as he's sitting outside on the porch with his neighbors, drinking, talking shit, here you come.
No.
That, all from your house. Your house 3-4 houses down, and you come outside with this wickedness. He go, oh my God, damn, here she go. All right, man, I'll be back. You know what I'm saying? Now you gotta go deal with this animal. You understand? Now you gotta go home and deal with the animal because she has no control. You know, no discipline.
Damn right, God.
You understand? No, what they say back in the day, no home training. She ain't got no home training. She don't listen. You understand? She's so destroyed, she just refused to change them ways. Okay? So read the next one, huh? Go ahead.
She got, these women got the nerve to come out and embarrass you in front of your friends.
Yeah, they do.
Got the nerve to open their mouth in front of other people, man.
Yeah, they do. Man, you should have heard the sister on the live the other day that we did when she was asking me a question about she said where did you ever hear that smoking weed hurts pregnant women and this and that? Everywhere, lady. What you talking about? So what she said was, she said, look, Linda, and you know, addressing that to me. When I heard Linda, I'm like, Linda, who you talking to? It's Captain K. You understand? My name's over the C, not no L, right? So then when I was responding, I said, see, this is the problem with these broads, you know, and I didn't know that it was the brother nobody, Rhea, you know what I'm saying? It was his wife, you know, and when you address me like that, I just addressed you back.
You need to get checked yourself.
What she did was started hooping and hollering and going off on him. You understand? Right there on the live. Like, that was uncalled for. You understand? That was uncalled for. First, you addressing me personally. You understand? Saying some other stuff. You know, you come on and address me personally. Then you call me Linda. You understand? And then when I say broad, you know, now you offended. You know? Yeah. So, but like I said, but if I would have known that was his rib, I wouldn't even have said nothing to her. I wouldn't even have responded. You understand? Because that's just how we operate on this channel. I would never, I don't care what they say. Them brothers' wives, you know what I'm saying? I rock with them brothers. You understand? We done battled, we done warred. Him and DMG, I done beat the hell out of him in every damn discussion. You understand? So, I mean,
witness to it.
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying?
Up close and personal.
Right. You saw how many pumpkin heads I put on DMG.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You saw how many pumpkin heads I done put on nobody. You understand? So they wild. I can get them a pass. You know what I'm saying? If I had known that was her, I would have gave her a pass, and I wouldn't even address her. You know what I'm saying? Just off the strength. That's how we deal on the channel, man. You know, but you know, that's what I'm saying. Here it go. Once a man heard, you know, he stayed trying. He kind of calm her down, like, come on, but it ain't the brother. He ain't know he, you know. And instead of her, you know, listening, she going in on him right here on the live. I was like, damn, you know, and that looked bad, you know.
Just like the scriptures say, huh, Cap?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Finish that up. Read that.
Come. Verse middle 8, verse 19. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman.
Everything combined. Hold on now. Let's break that down. Every evil act is but little to the wickedness of a woman. So everything wicked in the world don't compare to a wicked ass woman. You understand? Like, that's deep. That's deep. Sisters should be able to look at this and look at what they was doing and say, well, I'll be damned. You understand? And start working on changing the way. The men that was breaking this down to me, where they at? I need to get in their classes. You understand? So I can change my wicked ass life. You know?
Come on.
Yeah, come on with it.
Yeah, help make your nation better. Verse 20,
Absolutely.
Verse 19. The last part of 19. Let the portions of a sinner fall upon her.
And that's what's going to happen, man. You understand? A wicked woman is a sinner. And what's going to happen eventually is a portion of a sinner is going to fall upon you. The Bible says that the wages of sin is death. You understand? You ever wonder why everybody and everything around you is dying? Your kids, your relationship, your mama, your daddy, your cousins, your uncles, your aunts, everything around, your plants. You understand? Everything around you is dying. You understand? The portion of a sinner is going to fall upon you. Ain't nothing going to be alive around you. You understand? Nothing.
Right.
Because the portion of a sinner is death. That's it. That's what sinners get. And that's what he's saying about this wicked woman. Let sin, let her just die. You understand? Let the punishments fall upon her. And let her suffer. You understand? Until she's gone. That's basically what he's saying. Okay?
Hey, sound like that to me, girl.
Yeah, come on with it. Keep reading.
20. As the climbing up a sandy way is to the feet of the aged, so is a wife full of words to a quiet man.
Man, you know how hard it is for an old person to walk up a hill? You know what I'm saying? To walk long distance? Yeah. Yeah. Like walking in sand is hard as hell. You ever been on the beach?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ever been on the beach with the sand under your feet? You understand? Now I know on Baywatch, them white folks be running their ass off through the sand. But that's just a movie. You know what I'm saying? That's just a movie.
We know they slow as hell.
Hey, come on. That's just a movie. You ain't getting it through no sand. It's hard. You understand? So the same as running through some sand, running up a hill. You understand? Like a sandy hill at that. You understand? A long way. Okay? It's the same as dealing with a woman. Here it is. You don't even like to argue. Most men don't like to argue like that. Women do. Women like that bullshit. Just argue, fussing, cussing. They like that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nigga can't come home and, you know, hey, I'm trying to relax and had a hard day at work. And then I got to come home and deal with this monster. You know? I got to deal with this monster, man. That can't shut up. She womp the whole damn time. It's ridiculous. Okay? Keep reading. We got a couple more. We gone, right?
That's what I got. Verse 22. A woman, if she maintains her husband, is full of anger.
It says a woman, if she maintain her husband, what does it mean to maintain? It don't mean like to take care of her. In this context, this is talking about ruling over. You understand? If your woman is ruling over you, she's full of anger, impudence, and much reproach, boy. Reproach is wrongdoing. You understand? Anger, she's hella angry, hella mad. You know what I'm saying? All the time about everything. Your sound distorted out. Okay, you was having the sound issues. Yeah. And that impudence is that evil look. You understand? That's what impudence is. And she's full of all three of those. If she's ruling over you. You understand? If you're not the head of your household, meaning in charge, then this is your woman. And tell you the truth, they already full of this. You understand? They're already full of anger, impudence, and wrongdoing, reproach. Okay? And I'm going to read. I know the brother's having some issues with his phone. I'm going to read verse 23, and then we're going to go to the next one. It says, this is Ecclesiasticus 25 and verse 23. It says, a wicked woman abated the courage. What that means, to abate means to remove. She removes the man's courage. You understand? What a woman can do is she can build her man up to where that nigga can be like a roaring lion. You understand? That's how you would want your man to be. Like a roaring lion ready to tear something up for you in the event somebody was to try to harm you or something. You understand? That's how you want to keep your man. You want to keep him built up. The Bible says that a wise woman buildeth her house. And it ain't talking about you actually getting with the architect, laying out the specs, watching them, telling them how to put the walls up and all that. You understand? And where the bricks go, the foundation and all of that, the doors and what type of knobs to put on it. It ain't talking about that. It's not even talking about once you decorate it. The little red microwaves and pots and spoons and all that you decorate in your kitchen with. The black stove, the black refrigerator. You understand? It's not talking about any of that. What it's talking about is you building up your man. Your man is your house. You understand? That's what your house is. So a wise woman buildeth up her house. But then it says, but a foolish woman plucketh it down with her own hands. These silly women don't even understand that you doing all that yapping and arguing and fussing and fighting. You turn down your house. You understand? Nobody wants to be with you doing all this. Nobody wants to argue and fight with you all day. Nobody wants to come home to no toxic broad every single day. You understand? And you're tearing your house down and you don't even realize it. Just because your townhouse or your apartment or, you understand, your 4-family flat, your house or high rise, whatever you stay in, look good, that don't mean nothing. That ain't what it's talking about. It's talking about your damn man. You understand? And how you turn your house down. You turn your children down and don't even realize it. Your children are not going to turn out like nothing because of their mama. And it's in the Bible. I can read it. All right? And it says, maketh an heavy countenance and a wounded heart. You turn around and man be looking sad. Every time, man, this broad here again. That's all he get to talk about when he come around his partners. Man, this broad here killing me, man. You know? When brothers get around each other and start drinking and talking and all that, man, this broad, man, she getting on my damn nerve. That's what they saying. You know? He ain't saying nothing good about you. These wicked women, he ain't saying nothing good. He like, man, that broad getting on my goddamn nerve. He can't say, oh, man, that's the love of my life. My baby take care of me. You understand? Matter of fact, I can't wait to get home to her. You know what I'm saying? Give me one more drink and I'm gone so I can get home. Nah, they ain't like that. A lot of them is doing all the drinking they can to stay the hell away from you. You understand? And then it says, a woman that will not comfort her husband in distress maketh weak hands and feeble knees. So basically, you breaking your man down. You understand? Feeble knees. Think about the scarecrow on the Wiz. And how, or was it the Tin Man? One of them damn things couldn't stand. Them knees was just whizzing, shaking. I think it was Michael Jackson. I think it was that played was it the Cowardly Lion? Whatever the hell it was, I can't remember. I had to look at the movie again. But them damn knees of his, he couldn't stand up straight. Couldn't stand up for long. That's what that's like. You know what I'm saying? That's what a wicked woman will do to a damn man, is she will wear his ass out. But you come in the truth. You understand? And you can learn how to deal with these sisters so that they won't give you a fucking heart attack and a stroke. You understand? So you turn around and learn how to resist that. All right? But let's go on and go to the topic, and we're going to get through these real quick. I was going to play a couple of videos, but I'm going to just do... Let me see. I'm going to just do this one. The topic since Monday been this fight that happened down in North Carolina at this school. You understand? And now these schools, this particular school and all of them have been having these issues. Here in the city of St. Louis, In the last decade, they didn't close over 30 schools in the city. So what that's doing is that's making bigger classes, more crowded classes. You understand? Our children really wasn't learning nothing before that, and they really ain't learning nothing now. Being in a class with 40 and 50 damn students, all because they didn't close over 30 schools. Before that, in 1 year, they closed 21 schools. You understand? In 1 year, they closed 21 schools here in the city. In the last 10 years, they didn't close over 30. You understand? And all of this is by design. And listen to this video here, because like I said, this it didn't just start with this one fight and this one incident down there in North Carolina. That school been having problems. You understand? Just like all of them in all the cities that we live in. Okay. But I'm going to play this video first.
Stay focused on the task at hand while providing a wide range of resources and support.
Have you started taking probiotics to reboot your gut? But instead of feeling better, you're actually experiencing more.
Students walked out of a Rocky Mountain charter school today, concerned about their education. Students and staff say classes at Rocky Mountain Prep are being supervised by janitors and bus drivers due to a shortage of teachers. WRO's Keenan Willard shows us the change students are calling for.
Get Garrett gone and justice for prep. Those were the messages Rocky Mount Prep students chanted as they walked out of school and marched across campus today.
So basically right now we're protesting our leadership over here.
Students say a shortage of teachers at Rocky Mount Prep is hurting their education. They say classes are being supervised by people who aren't educators, and they're blaming head of school Shantae Garrett.
She has bus drivers, janitors, tech people subbing in for teachers. You never know who's going to be in there next.
A Rocky Mount Prep staff member sent these pictures to WREL, saying they show multiple instances of janitors watching over classes without a teacher present.
Not being able to sit in the classroom and really grasp everything that you need, that is a problem.
The head of school responded to the claims, saying it's not true that janitors are covering classes, but Rocky Mount Prep does use some bus drivers as substitutes.
We've actually done fairly well with the staffing, but we still have some holes that we are covering, particularly most challenging in the middle school.
These school materials were provided to WREL by a staff member. They show only 2 full-time middle school teachers who were with Rocky Mount Prep last year are still with the school, along with 8 full-time high school teachers. The school has also begun combining classes due to staffing issues. It comes as NCDPI data shows that Rocky Mount Prep has seen a 17% decline in enrollment over the past 4 years and is considered a low-performing school by the state.
I hope that this will get our voices heard and show that students do care to come to school every day. Students do care to get an education, and we do care where we spend majority of our life at.
Keenan Willard, WREL News, Rocky Mount.
Boy, the shortage is showing up everywhere. We asked Dr. Shantae Garrett for a response to the students' decision to protest today. In the last 30 minutes, she sent us this following statement. It says, "Our scholars and our families' voices matter to us. We take the concerns of our scholars and our families very seriously. In the coming weeks, families will be invited to meet with administrators to provide feedback and share ideas about what they would like to see at Rocky Mount Prep."
All right. Hold on one second. Pause that. That there's been an issue at that school and all others. Now I want to play that fight. Like I said, we're gonna get ready to get up out of here, but they got students and teachers. No, not that fight. I'm talking about the fight with the sister, the teacher, and that student. You understand? I want to play these videos, but they're a bit long, and we ain't got the time. Let me see, cause we're gonna analyze. Let me see these teachers. Hold on, I'm gonna play this one on this video. It ain't that long, and I'm gonna play the other one.
Yes, you got it.
Hold on. Hold on one second. Oh, she finna talk about it. Watch these teachers right here.
The substitute teacher was on the student. That rump roast was poking out. Okay. We were wondering where our panties were. And people were very divided on this because we understand that a lot of teachers, they're tired. Okay. And y'all keep poking at these teachers, you're going to fuck around and find out. There's so many videos like this popping up. Here goes a few more.
Now a story caught on camera. Substitute teacher in California slammed a student to the ground at Richmond High School. Now the community is searching for answers. Apparently the student made a racial comment leading up to the attack. Even though students do not agree with how the situation was handled, they say the teacher was well liked by the student body.
He was a pretty cool guy from when he subbed in my classrooms.
Yeah, he was just a normal teacher. He was just there. It would just be there if we needed him.
The school district fired the teacher and is investigating the incident. As of now, no charges have been filed.
Now this teacher turned around and slammed his ass, slammed the student. And the students is actually supporting the teacher because the white boy called him the nigger. You know what I'm saying? Called him the N-word. So they like, oh shit, hey man, look here. It is what it is. Shouldn't call him that. You know what I'm saying? But you know, you still gotta control yourself and watch yourself as an adult and dealing with these children. You understand?
Right.
Because you can land yourself with some charges. You know?
Kind.
Yeah, you can definitely land yourself with some charges.
These people got the nerve to call us niggas around niggas. It's a house, it's a room full of niggas.
Yeah.
But you gonna single out this one cat and call him a nigga. Like everybody else not finna hear that.
Yeah, I know. I'm telling you. So, but yeah, they didn't too much like Billy, so they ain't give a damn. Hell, Billy was calling them niggas too. You know what I'm saying? They were having problems out of him too. So they was in support of the teacher on this one. Now here's another one. Here's another teacher versus a student.
One more. Fuck this shit, bro. Get past me.
You can tell that teacher was at his wit's end.
Man. Oh, yeah. You know, now, I don't disagree that we do have a problem with, our students, you know what I'm saying, with our children. And it's because of Christianity. And we're gonna leave off on this. You can go check the video out where the sister down in North Carolina at Rocky Mount High School, when they had that fight, you can see just the same as this teacher here, you understand, was urging this student to sit down. You know, the student grabbed his things. And was ready to go. You understand? And was about to leave the classroom. And the teacher throws him to the ground. It tells him to sit the fuck down. They start yelling and screaming. Talking about sit your ugly ass down. You know.
Your monkey ass.
No, I thought you said ugly.
Okay, God.
Yeah, it was ugly or monkey, one of them. I think it was ugly. I thought you said sit your ugly ass down. You know, whichever one, it was still bad. You know what I'm saying? Because first off, I'm not finna be arguing with no kid. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna argue with no kid. I'm not finna sit here and make you sit down. Like, I'm just finna turn around and follow the protocol. I'm gonna turn around and call the principal. If I want you out of here that bad or you that disruptive, I'm gonna follow the protocol and I'm gonna turn around and have you escorted out of the class. If you trying to lead a class, I'm gonna say, hey, you got one on the loose. He walking up the hallway now. You know what I'm saying? I told him to sit down. He left the class. I'm not finna be arguing. I'm not finna lose my goddamn mind and bust a blood vessel because you won't sit down. Because you argue like this is ridiculous. You know. Yeah. And the fight that sister and that teacher, little student, two sisters had, that's the same thing. And the teacher responded. Now she's worried about getting a record now. You understand? When you look at that video, you can see that she didn't control herself very well. You understand? First off, I'm not scared by no child, even if they in my space. You understand? The little girl now, she walked up on the teacher, was trying to get her phone from the teacher. She was wrong for that. If she had it out in class hours, knowing you ain't supposed to have it out, she was wrong for that, right? But as she walked up on the teacher, you can see she's trying to grab the phone. She wasn't a real threat. You understand? And the teacher automatically, don't touch me. I thought she was a damn trainee or something. You understand from the way her voice sound on that video? Don't touch me. And she chest bumped the little girl. You know what I'm saying? Then threw her hand up with the phone in her hand like she was gonna hit her. And then turned around and shoved the shit out of her. I'm talking with a hard one. I said don't touch me. You know what I mean? Right. And so the little sister came with that slow roundhouse. You know what I'm saying? And then that teacher went to work on that little girl. She didn't show her any kind of mercy. She beat that little girl like she was somebody on the streets, man. You know what I'm saying? Right. Natural reaction, right? If somebody hits you, do something to you, it is to like hit, defend yourself and strike back. You know what I'm saying? So once the little girl got shoved twice, once she shoved her the hardest, I think she was thinking like, I should hit her, but then I don't want to. That's why that swing was so slow. The little girl, this is what I believe from watching the video. I believe she really didn't want to do it. I think she kind of thought about it and like, bitch, and it's like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Pulled it back a little bit, but it just, the teacher actually blocked the blow. She blocked it. Didn't even get hit.
God, that's what it looked like.
Yeah, it looked like to me on the video that she blocked the blow, right? And then she went in on that little girl. I'm talking about smashing her head in the concrete and everything, man. Beating her. Like she said, she had that rump roast out. This lady ain't have on no draw. Like, what the hell is you doing around these students like that? Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is ridiculous. Sisters, that's a lesson to be learned.
Yeah, good point.
You walking around, you got your ass out, you might embarrass yourself.
Yeah.
You understand?
That's a whole topic right there.
That's a whole topic. You got your ass hanging out, you just might embarrass yourself.
She didn't even care about her ass being out.
No, she didn't.
Yeah.
Listen, she told the people on the live she did, y'all mind in the wrong place. Y'all thinking about the wrong thing. Cause they was asking her, why you had all that ass out, lady? You understand? Had that big old booty hanging out everywhere, flopping that big old booty all over that little girl. You know what I'm saying? They was asking her that on the live. Wasn't nothing little about that booty.
That booty was not small.
No, not at all. Wasn't small at all. You understand? And she had that thing everywhere. You understand? So, like I said, that was crazy. And in this incident, they charged both of them. You understand? And the only reason that the prosecutors and the police or the state, move forward with charges is because they believe they got enough to charge. You did something. You did enough of something in order for them to charge you. You understand? Right. Not saying that it's going to always stick in every case. But you did something. They believe you did something in order to charge you with the crime. You understand? That was in North Carolina. That was in North Carolina where we just left. You understand? From having the Lord's 54th Passover, glorious Passover. Them two niggas should have been there. That teacher and that student should have been there. You understand? And maybe in their class, maybe that day in their class, they would have turned around and had a decent conversation instead of a damn fight. You understand? Because this is what I also believe. I believe from what we did not see was how it all started. I believe the teacher went to the student and went in on the little girl, and I believe she took her phone out her hand. Right? That's what I believe. Because the way she should have done it, I would say is walk up to her and say, hey, you know, you're not supposed to have that phone out. Hand me that phone. You understand? Now, if she would have handed it over, it would have been no reason for her to get up and follow behind the teacher saying, give me my phone. You understand? It would have been no reason because she gave it up. She gave it to her. She said, look, young lady, you're not supposed to have your phone out in class. Give it to me. Right. And I'm going to put it up to after class or after school, however long she in her class. Give it up. And she say, ain't no reason to follow her. You had the phone out. You gave it to her. Not do your work. You understand? That's it. Right. But what I believe happened was she went over there talking crazy. You understand? Instead of
that's when the recording started.
Yeah, and then did that to the little girl. I think she snatched it out of her hand. And then that's why the little girl got up like, give me my phone. You ain't take nobody else's phone. That's why I believe the little girl got up. Not saying she was right, because she was wrong to be following the teacher, trying to get her phone back, knowing she wasn't supposed to have it out. Right? So she was looking, trying to give me my phone, trying to get the phone. You understand? I believe that's what started it. Had the teacher had did something different, that thing could have went a totally different way. But it appeared to me on this video was that teacher was all for that smoke. She was ready for that smoke out. You understand? I believe that teacher was ready for that smoke. She looked like it. She sound like it. Do you understand? She should have turned around, asked the girl for the phone. You disrupting the class because now I got to stop and tell you to put your phone up. You understand? I got to stop teaching. It's already a shortage here. You see what I'm saying? Thank God you got a substitute to turn around and teach you something. You saw the other students in the other video. They was laying on the ground asleep because the damn maintenance man is standing at the door watching them, and they ain't got no teacher. So they laying in the back of the classroom sleep, bored out their goddamn mind. Ain't learning nothing. So you got a substitute here teaching you something. Now you disrupting the class with your phone. You understand? So the teacher.
She was a substitute, Cap?
Yeah, she was a substitute. And something else that she said on that video, I really wanted to play it, but we ain't got time. She said, now my career is about to end again. She said again. I was like, whoa, what are you out here doing? You understand? To where your career is just ending everywhere. You understand? She said it's about to end again. She said she's leaving the teaching because she knows she finna get hit with them charges. She know that she did not conduct herself properly. You understand? What she should have done was she should have asked for the phone. She is the teacher. She's in control of the class. She should have went to the little girl and said, give me your phone until class is over, and then you'll get it then. Because they do have the right to take the phone if you got it out. You playing damn games on the phone instead of, you understand, instead of doing your work. You know, it ain't like you using it for a calculator. You understand? And you calculating the problem the teacher got on the board. You playing what's that game they be playing? Candy Crush and shit like that. You understand? Yeah, you playing that. You understand? So the teacher can come to the student and say, "Give me your phone." And look. If the little girl was that adamant about keeping her phone, that's why I say I believe the teacher snatched it. Because if she would have said, give me your phone, she'd have been like, hell no, I ain't giving you my phone. The little girl would have did that versus giving the phone up and then following up behind the teacher saying, give me my phone. No, you gave up the phone. You could have just held it and went to the principal office and just got in trouble. You know what I'm saying? If you was that adamant about your phone. But I believe that action, like I said, we didn't see it. It wasn't on the video. So I'm just using logic to come to this conclusion. So I believe the teacher snatched it. She went over talking crazy to the little girl, snatched the phone, instead of just saying, hey, you know you're not supposed to have your phone out. Give it to me. And if she handed it over, fine. But if she's, oh, nope, you ain't getting my phone, then you can, all right, no problem. I'm not finna argue with no kid about no goddamn phone.
Right.
I'm gonna go to the phone. Principal, where you at?
Yeah, let them deal with that.
Let them deal with it. I got a class to teach. That's what I'm talking about. I got a class to teach. You understand? So I'm gonna get back to what's on this board. But I'm gonna make the call. I'm gonna tell them, hey, principal, I got one young lady won't give up the phone. She's on it and she's interrupting the class. I need you to come down, and I'm finna get back to the board. Goodbye. I'm not finna argue with it. Now I'm finna ignore you. You understand? You can sit right there playing on Candy Crush on your phone until the principal comes. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm doing that. I'm not finna get all in your face, hooping and hollering and, you know what I'm saying, going off on you. I'm not gonna do like that other teacher, the ugly ass boy, sit down. Sit down. I'm not finna do that. You understand? I'm not your parent. You understand? Nigga, I'm your teacher. You know? So it's a different thing. The dude, he wasn't all in the teacher face. He wasn't screaming and yelling. He was just finna leave the class. He got up, so I grabbed me. He like, all right, man, I ain't finna deal with this. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna deal with it. I'm gone. That's what he said. That's what the student said. Yeah. But the goddamn teacher is the one acting a damn fool.
That's what it looked like.
Same way with the other teacher. You know what I'm saying? You turn around and chest bump the little girl. Don't touch me. Raise your hand at her like, you ain't her mama. Raise your hand up with the phone in your hand like you gonna hit her. You can't do that to nobody. That's a threat. You understand? Just because you hollering, don't touch me. Don't touch me. She wasn't touching you. She wasn't trying to touch you. She was trying to get her phone. Don't make it right. Don't make it right, but that's what she was trying to do. You know?
So both players got charged on count.
Yeah, both of them getting charged in this case. Both of them getting charged in this case. You understand? I know you teachers might be frustrated. Your class is full. Half of them ain't listening. Half of them creating a problem. But you still got to control yourself, man. You an adult. And that sister, that teacher, what's her name? Xavier or something like that. She turned around and said it in her response to what happened. She said, I was raised in church. I love the children. I teach dance. I do this, I do that, I do this. I was raised in church. Let me explain something to you, Xavier. Good people are not raised in church. You know what I'm saying? The church does not raise good people. You fit right in. You fit right in. She was just as full as drama, if not more than the little girl. The little girl just wanted her damn phone. She did curse a couple times. You understand? The little girl got a little drama in her, but the teacher had more in her. You understand? And a lot of black women conduct themselves like that. They go everywhere thinking they somebody's goddamn mama. You understand? You not these students' mama, man. You understand? They got a mother, or in some cases they don't have a mother at home. You understand? Their mother may not be teaching them something, but you should at least have a little bit of compassion on our children. That was overkill on that fight out. You understand? To do that little girl that way. She was way smaller than her. You understand? She turned around, like I said, was beating the hell out that little girl's head. And was smashing it all in the concrete. And it's because of that religion. I know you losers out there is not going to understand what I'm saying. You're not going to be able to put two and two together. But it's because of that nasty ass religion called Christianity is why that little girl got up and did what she did, and the teacher in return did what she did. You understand? It's because of your religion. She said it. She said, I was raised in church.
She didn't say that, did she?
Yeah, she said it. I'm going to send you the video. That way you can check it out. She said it. I was raised in church.
Good night.
And good women, good men, good children are not raised in church.
Right.
You understand? We got good children, good women, and good goddamn brothers in the ISUPK. That's where they at. You understand?
Yeah, damn right.
That ain't doing that in class, but excelling. You see all the children that's getting awarded in the ISUPK for all their good grades and passing all these tests. You understand? Come on, I already know. I'm talking about doing an excellent job in school. Ain't fighting no teachers. If a damn sure ain't finna get hit by no teacher. That ain't finna happen. You understand? I absolutely love the fact. And you know what's crazy? I'm gonna say this and we're gonna get out of here. A lot of people are ashamed of us and what we do. They're ashamed to rock this culture. You understand? And be who we are. You know what? I go to my kids' school like this right here. I have my crown. Matter of fact, my son told me, Daddy, grab my crown. I want to wear it to school. You understand what I'm saying? He wants to wear his crown to school. He already wears his, he be looking for his UPK shirt. Daddy, wear my UPK shirt. I want to wear that to school. You understand? He be wanting to wear his gear. Just next he going to be trying to go in his garment. You understand? He told me, damn right. He told me, bring his crown home. He wants to wear it to school. Right? Because that's how I go to his school. And guess what? Those teachers see that, oh, this parent is totally different. You understand? And the response, you understand, that I get is way different. You understand? To what I be hearing the other parents dealing with. You understand? The teachers come, they be like, excuse me, I'm sorry if I did anything wrong. Please let me explain. That's how my son, that's how his teacher come to me off the rip. You understand? She ain't even did nothing, but she just making sure that I don't want no problems out of the ISPK guys. You understand? Because I heard they'll play that shit. What? You understand? I heard they'll play that shit. So, and guess what? This truth will get you that. You understand? Marching ain't gonna get you that. Being in a Christian church ain't gonna get you that. Look at that goddamn pastor that we brought out. I brought out an article one time. The pastor got hunted down and shot at by the police. She supposed to stop. She thinks she a dad because she a pastor in a Range Rover or a big Benz. She got a big Benz truck or a Range Rover, whatever the hell she had. Nice vehicle, nice ass house. And the police telling her pull over. She looking back like I know they ain't signaling at me. I'm Pastor Willis around this motherfucker. That's what she driving like. So she drives to her house out, ignoring the police, and the police got out shooting at her ass. You understand? Almost killed this woman. Yeah, that's what you get in the Christian church. You understand? You go out there and march, you get beat upside your head, you get pepper sprayed. You understand? That ain't happening to us. We protest every week. You Negroes just protest when something happens. You understand? That's when you protest. You get out there and get your head beat. You understand? When y'all out there on the corners, busting windows, tearing up the white man's stores, you ain't got to do none of that. You ain't got to tear up his buildings. I don't give a damn about his building. They did nothing to me. That's not going to stop him from busting you upside your head. We go out there every week, and they don't lay a finger on a brother. You understand? And guess what? I wish you would. You understand? Because we outrank the police. You understand? We don't follow your orders. You understand? We don't follow police orders. I got orders who I follow. You understand? From who I follow those orders. You understand? From the men over me, not no damn police. You understand? And we got a protocol on how to deal with the police. So we don't even have those issues. You understand? Yeah, right. We don't even have those issues. So while you sitting in an organization that does absolutely nothing for you, let you go out there and march and protest and walk up and down the goddamn streets, wearing out your best tennis shoes, you understand, and wearing the police wearing out your head at the same time, you understand? Continue right along. But we're gonna keep protesting every single week, and you ain't gonna see no brother get his head busted by no police. It ain't gonna happen. Yeah, go ahead, mighty man.
I was gonna say you say every week. I say every day with these classes.
Every
hour we got something to say.
Yeah, we doing the work.
Waiting, like you said, we're not waiting for no incident or none of that.
Right. We out here so that the next brother won't get murdered by the cops. Not we waiting until the next brother get murdered by the cops. That's not what we doing. You understand? We teaching our people to come on over on this side and finally obey God and have the Lord with you. And you ain't got to worry about, you understand, getting murdered and getting your head beat when you get pulled over, getting shot at because you're trying to drive home. You understand? You don't have to end up like the rest of our brothers and sisters that have been unalived by these people. You understand? Come on with it, mighty man. We're gonna get up out.
I ain't gonna be long, Cal.
Go ahead, come on with it.
What the hell are our leaders at, man? These Christian pastors. I don't hear nobody speaking on nothing.
Nothing.
I think we done pushed them to the back, man. They hear us out here and they don't want to come out here and get embarrassed or something, guys.
Nah.
I ain't hearing nothing. From the Burke in Kansas City, the pastors in St. Louis, I don't hear nobody out there, man. I see that one white Christian pastor that be out there in Chicago. That's it. I ain't hearing nothing, man. Everything that's going on with our people, man, I'm not hearing nothing from our Christian leaders.
No, you ain't gonna hear nothing. What they got to say?
Nothing.
All they got is a hoop and holler. They ready to tell you, Lord, and thank you, Jesus, and hallelujah, and thank you, and oh God, and yeah. Pay your tithes. That's it. That's all they got. What else do they got, huh?
Damn thing.
What else do they got? That's it. They got the next I have a damn dream speech, man. That's it. That's all they got is the next I have a dream speech. They ain't got nothing, man. And that's why they need to shut their mouths. They need to step aside. You understand? They need to hand over the keys to their buildings, to their churches, and say, here, Commander Junior Hanna, we know you know what to do with this. Take it. You understand? Take the keys. Take the buildings. You understand? That's what the Christians in the church should do. All right? And with that, you got something else you want to drop out?
God.
You got it?
No, man. Hey, like I say, man, you bring it heavy every week, man. I look forward to getting on here with you. You know what I'm saying? So I can continue to build and learn from you, man. Learn a lot from you, Captain.
Yeah, right. The water warrior. Look, I love having my brother on with me. You know what I'm talking about? Straight up, the mighty captain out in Iowa, goddamn me, officer of 1,000. You know what I'm saying? To Zion, holding it down. He's a brother like no other. You understand? Excellent goddamn brother. You understand? So, hey, with that, damn right, Most High Christ. With that, we're going to go ahead and end the show, man. The water to everybody for tuning in. I mean, thank you. You know, for those that don't know Hebrew, you understand? I mean, thank you for tuning in. You understand? Stay tuned for the next one. It's going down every Sunday. You know what I mean? From 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. It's going down. All right. And then our classes, like Officer Tazan said, they all week long. You understand? Check your city, check their schedule, and get in them classes. And with that, Shalom, Israel.
Shalom, Cap. Shalom, Israel.
Shalom, warrior.